All right, so we are live now. So yeah, hey guys, how is it going? Welcome to episode 137 of Let's Chat Live. So I hope you guys having a great weekend and you've had a nice week. So thank you very much for tuning in. And so let's see who's in my voice chat, shall we? Waiting to see me. So waiting for me in there right now. If I just go on to the Saturday night chat. Is Shadow, Aussie, and Lucky Nerd. Let's go and say hello to him, shall we? Hey guys.
Hey Luke.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, doing pretty well.
Great
Yeah,
to
I've
hear.
been playing some more Ghost of Tsushima today.
Very nice. I've been out
And,
today, guys, so yeah, been pretty busy.
And if you're wondering where I'm at with Ghost of Tsushima right now, it's at the last act.
Excellent.
I think. As for me, I've just been spending my time dedicated to 100% in Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Well, good luck to you, Aussie. It's time consuming, but in my opinion, a lot of fun.
And it's really easy. It's pretty easy to 100% complete. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just doing like the mini kits right now.
I was just about to say that.
At the moment. Wow, Alexander. Welcome.
And Alexander's here. Hey, Alexander.
Hello. Greetings, my friends. Greetings.
Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you as well.
Yeah. Hello in the comments to Joseph and Roxana. What is up? And if you guys are wondering why I sound a bit tired, it's because I've been out all day. So yeah, I had to be up early as well, so I'm pretty tired. So
that's perfectly all right.
Yeah. So if I speak slowly, guys, just let me finish what I'm going to say. Please don't add to what I'm going to say. Let me finish, okay? Because I might be slow.
That's okay. All right. That's all right.
Yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated. Because, guys, I actually went into another town today, of course, which is called Bury. So, yeah, it's been pretty eventful, and had pizza for lunch as well, so that was nice.
Pizza then.
In a
I'm just waiting for mine to come.
Oh, that's nice, Lucky Nerd. What are you ordering it from? Is it from a takeaway?
Yep.
Very nice.
A takeaway.
Very nice. And this is at a lovely Italian restaurant as well, guys, as well.
Ooh.
And it was called Cheers, guys, but I think it should have been called Ciao because it's Italian, you know, Ciao.
I guess.
Yeah, even the waitress was Italian as well, so yeah, I think it would have made sense if, you know, it was Italian and all that really, the name of the restaurant. But yeah, it was a lovely restaurant. So yeah, and so have you guys' weeks been since, you know, we last streamed?
Well, just been watching some movies.
Very nice. And if you guys are wondering, last week I mentioned I'm planning to be watching Batman Ninja and the Animatrix, and I watched both of those, and I really loved them. So
that's nice.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Definitely better than today's media.
Oh, by far.
I mean, obviously, in my opinion, Animatrix was far better than Resurrections, in my opinion, the worst Matrix movie of all time, as far as I'm concerned. And what's interesting is, despite being called the Animatrix, the first segment of the film wasn't even anime. It was actually like a video game cutscene, basically.
Very interesting.
You know, where it's photorealistic, not like a cartoon or anything like that. You know, I think one advantage of cartoons is they can hold up to this day because they don't really require as much detail as photorealistic things, do they?
Yes.
Which I think is very handy.
Too bad you can't say the same thing about some modern day cartoons.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, one example is that weird kiddie Star Wars show that came out. What the hell is that supposed to be?
Thank God that was not the Star Wars I grew up with.
I grew up with.
Oh, yeah.
I think I guess you say I'm old school when it comes to Star Wars shows.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
and,
same
then
here.
and then there's also the Proud Family revival, which literally attacks white people.
Mm.
The what revival?
Yeah, it's a show called The Proud Family. It's for a Disney show.
Oh no! Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw the original show when I was younger, and I saw that infamous racist clip from the new one.
Well, thankfully, guys, I've never seen that.
Not to mention, and that weird new Superman cartoon that came out.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
it looks hideous.
not that.
Hideous. And I think another example. I think another major example is also that recent Thomas the Tank Engine 2D show as well. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I hate it so much.
Yeah, more like Thomas the Gay Engine. Not nowadays.
Yeah. And let's not forget about that Star Wars. I mean Transformers cartoon, which promoted pronouns.
Yeah, because literally, guys, there's actually a Transformer in that Transformers Earth Part show which has they them pronouns for some reason.
Just call this Transformers Just call it Pronoun Spark for all I care.
Or maybe pronoun formers, because it's not a Transformer. It's going to be doing that rubbish.
Jeez, they are robots, for God's sake.
Yeah, exactly. Robots in disguise. And also,
it's literally in the theme song.
And what I think is also dumb is also having made Megatron good for some reason. When he's not good, he's leader of Decepticons.
Why did they do that?
Talk about Massacre, one of my favorite villains of all time.
And how did they portray Optimus Prime again?
Well, they didn't get Peter Cullen back, and yeah, based on the voice I heard in the trailers, I think it absolutely sucked. And Blaze also confirmed to me that Steve Bloom was unfortunately wasted, having only just one line as Starscream, unfortunately.
Oh, come on!
Which absolutely sucks.
Well, unfortunately, this is the problem with modern day cartoons, that the majority of them are literally woke.
Yeah, which really sucks.
Most of them are. Most of them are, of course, made by people who don't even care about the franchise.
I think a key example of a cartoon being someone who doesn't care about it is Masters of the Universe, Revolution, is it called? Revelation.
Yeah, and then of course would be any Star Wars project ever now.
Mm.
Especially the whole the new kids Star Wars show.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Because the thing is that an example of where shows are going like really downhill with the network has to be Disney Junior. They are guilty like 100%, because they're literally just cramming things in there that kids should not be knowing until they're older.
Yeah, thankfully I clocked out of Disney Junior years ago.
Then again, Cartoon Network hasn't been any better, like how they promoted LGBTQ in Steven Universe.
I've not been watching Cartoon Network either for many years. I just haven't got time to keep up with it these days.
Well, then again, to be fair, Cartoon Network has done LGBTQ right before in Adventure Time, but that was like years ago.
Years ago. Let's stress let's stress the importance of that. Years ago.
Yeah, years ago, like when the show was ending back in 2018.
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna collect my pizza now.
Well, go and enjoy it, lucky nerd.
Because all I say is that the Disney I grew up with, I'm glad, is the one I grew up with when Disney Junior was still called Playhouse Disney.
I miss the days when things were good. I really do.
Yeah, I really. Yeah, and that's rare nowadays. We're getting something that's actually great.
Unfortunately. And what I will say about it is these bad things coming out made me a lot more excited to watch old things.
Yeah, like for example, on Monday I managed to check out Everything Ever All at Once finally.
Well, from last year, weren't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, then after I absolutely despised Never Again.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. An example of an old film which is trash, in my opinion. I hate Never Again.
What a lame, pathetic. remake of Thunderball.
Yeah, Never Say Never Again. It's called Alexander. It's a James Bond parody film.
Which isn't funny at all and completely destroys Sean Connery's Bond.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that's also sadly his last time he played him in the movies.
That's unfortunate.
But
I mean, you'll be happy to know when.
Happy to know
well,
what?
I think you'll be. Is that I managed to get a list of the canon and non-canon Bond films, so I'm just gonna follow the list of the canon ones. So that means no Casino Royale, 60-something.
You're doing the right thing because the non-canon stuff is a complete waste of time.
And they are a massive joke. And but of course, not a funny joke like make you laugh.
Not the ha-ha, not the ha-ha funny.
But it will make you laugh about how embarrassed you are watching them.
Like potato doc embarrassment, basically.
I guess so.
But worse. But a lot worse, Ozzy. A lot worse.
Although without the potato doc is an embarrassment, it's just appalling because it was released earlier this year, that film. So you're expecting it to be better than old bad things, but it's not.
I think Az had the best reaction to that.
I mean, can you blame him? You know, like he just saw an absolute joke, and when he said, you know, I'm talking, and then he said MODOK, you know, he paused and like face palmed, and he looked absolutely disgusted, like he'd seen the absolute stuff of nightmares.
And yeah, and when it comes to all movies that I've seen, I did manage to see the 1939 adaptation of Hunchback Notre Dame, which I thought was pretty good.
Very nice.
And only got one more adaptation. Just like 7.
So.
And also I also managed to see a Goofy movie finally.
Very nice.
And now I see why the month loves some movie so much.
Yeah, same here. I saw the movie when I was a kid.
And also as well, when it comes to playing games, guys, this week I've been playing Lego Complete Saga, and it's been really fun going back down memory lane.
Yep.
And I will say that playing Phantom Menace, you know, I had a massive grin on my face because it brought back memories, and and it makes me really proud of you know, TT Games, how far we've come with making Lego games.
And I know that feeling.
Although we'll say that my least favorite level in the game is the gunship cavalry mission from Attack of the Clones.
God, screw that level.
Yeah, I was not a fan of the fly mechanics in the level. Really, it got really hard to get used to, and one thing that also bugged me was also the bomb you got to harpoon to your gunship, and if you die, you lose the bomb. You've got to fly all the way back to get it, and because of those laser things, you constantly have to avoid them. Really, so yeah,
you have to time them. Yeah, you have to time them right to get through them.
And sometimes I suck at timing in games.
When it comes to my second least favorite, that's actually Battle of Hoth.
That's actually my least favorite.
Cause I just don't like how inaccurate it is to the movie. But at least we have Skywalker Saga.
What's the problem with the Battle of Hoth?
Yeah, it's not accurate to the movie, Alexander.
What exactly is different?
Well, it's of course the whole that you have to use those bombs to defeat AT-ATs, which you don't see in the movie.
But Shadow, there's lots of parts in the game which are different to a movie, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the Mustafar battle is different.
Yeah, because for example, you can play as either Darth Vader or Obi-Wan in that scene. You don't fight each other until the final part of the level.
You can literally swap partners too, and plus, literally in the free play mode, you can literally battle anybody that's a Force user.
And also, of course, and another thing as well is the final fight with the Emperor in Return of the Jedi. You and Luke and Darth Vader get to fight him, but of course, Darth Vader didn't help Luke fight the Emperor in the film because they dueled, and then he cut off his hand, didn't he? And then Anakin sacrificed himself, didn't he? Whereas in the game,
Yes.
you play as Luke and Anakin fighting Palpatine. So yeah, I think the game does have unfaithfulness.
My favorite thing about basically I think Angry Birds Star Wars, the first game, did the Darth Vader redemption sacrifice level perfectly. Because if you don't remember, what happened in the first Angry Birds Star Wars game is basically for the whole level, you have to launch the birds as Darth Vader and Palpatine. But in reality, you actually don't have to launch. If you launch them at Darth Vader, that's not going to help you, because the Darth Vader is specifically can't defeat, because you shouldn't be fighting Darth Vader according to the story, because Luke refused to fight Darth Vader. So that won't help you. What you should be doing is you should be attacking Palpatine. And you can't kill him in that level. You use up all of your birds, and you damage him. You damage him very severely, but you don't kill him. And when all of your birds are used up, if you've damaged him enough, then what happens is Darth Vader, and I love this, I love how the engineer designed the level, Darth Vader jumps from your enemy into the slingshot, and then you launch Darth Vader for the final blow.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
I guess
Yeah, because something interesting is that Angry Birds Star Wars 1 covers the original trilogy, and then Angry Birds Star Wars 2 covers the prequels, which is where you also get to join the pork side, I guess.
Oh, and I see that Blaze has joined us.
He's on mute, War.
Yeah.
Join the pork side.
Yeah.
I do also think I do think it's also funny how Ian McDiarmid never came back for any of the Star Wars games, but he came out for an Angry Birds Star Wars 2 trailer.
Yeah, that I find incredibly funny. I mean, the trailer itself is really funny anyways.
Yeah, it is. Really funny.
If you join us now, you will have this unbelievably powerful weapon. The lightsaber.
Then it's literally just one of those talking fishes, then he shocks it.
Yeah. So yeah, Blaze, nice to see you here, Blaze.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Blaze.
And Blaze, why are you asking if we can hear you? Because you literally just said, yo, what's up to us just then.
Oh, it's because I was talking, but no one actually replied, so I was like, wait, what?
Well, you might seem sounds fine to me.
Yeah, I thought I was on mute first, but I wasn't.
Well, if you were on mute, I'd notice, but Mike's available, but yeah, you're all good.
I just realized Angry Birds Star Wars 2 was 10 years ago. Oh my god.
And Lucas, when it comes to movies as well this week, Heart of Stone was not good.
Yeah, I wasn't much a fan of it that much.
I mean, it just felt like a James Bond ripoff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like it really felt like it borrowed a lot from On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Mm-hmm. Just wasn't much a fan of it that much, really. Gal Gadot was probably the best part, though.
By far.
Yeah, she said the film what it was worth.
And I thought the villain was honestly quite pathetic.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan.
I missed which one are we talking about? Film?
It's a Netflix film, Alexander, Heart of Stone.
Okay, got it.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
At least in our opinion. I mean, if you watch Alexander, you might have a different one, but yeah, we'd never see what you think. And speaking of things, that are coming out, right, guys, like Lego and stuff like that. Did you guys know if they're doing a Hocus Pocus Lego set?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully it's not based on the sequel.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
I'd love to get that set, absolutely, because, and I gotta say, the designs for the Three Witches look very accurate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, looks like a good set.
I think they did a very good job being faithful to the three actresses. That's very nice, Donnie. Hope you have fun with those games. They're a lot of fun. Hey to Rex and Darth Prime, what's up?
And also, I also managed to see Russia or this week as well. It was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, really funny movie.
Yeah.
And also, guys, when it comes to what I've been playing this week, I also have been playing Lego Jurassic World, and it's been an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Playing my story mode.
And also last night I had a lot of fun rewatching Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, that movie's really funny.
What I think is definitely a highlight of Lego Jurassic World is I love how they got the cast of Jurassic World back, the main cast for the game to record additional dialogue. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and also Jurassic Park 3 in this is better than the movie.
Yeah, I'd say so. And when it comes to the original actors, well, of course, only 2 actors, of course, actually do reprise their roles from the older films, and that's, of course, B.D. Wong as Doctor Wu and Peter Stormare as Data Stark, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Whereas the other actors are in the game via reused audio from the movies, and when it comes, of course, to some characters, they are actually recast for some reason. And I personally don't understand why some got recasted, one of which, of course, being Dennis Nedry, because rather than reusing the clips of Wayne Knight as him, they instead got Fred Tatasciore to read up his lines for some reason.
Yeah, that is, I do not understand at all.
Yeah, I mean, when I first noticed the game, I could tell that wasn't archive audio. I thought they actually got Wayne Knight. Well, I didn't know it was Fred Tatasciore at the time. I actually thought they got Wayne Knight to just, I don't know, redub his lines for some reason.
I mean, I will say, well, that his quote about the magic word sounded quite close. I'll say that.
I mean,
he didn't say the magic word.
I mean, like, isn't there like some sort of guideline where, like, if a video game does an adaptation of a game, like, sometimes they need to get the rights for some of the lines, like from the original actor that played them?
I mean, I don't know if that was the case with Wayne Knight. If they could have done it with Sam Neill and other actors, sure they could have done it with Wayne Knight.
I don't know, because I heard that from somewhere.
And then, of course, another character who got redubbed was also Ray Arnold, because rather than reuse Samuel L. Jackson's lines from the first film, they instead got John Eric Bentley to redub his lines for some reason. And if he wanted to, of course, get rid of his lines where he swears, like for example, his famous catchphrase, "Hold on to your butts," for example, fair enough, but still, I don't even think that catchphrase is offensive enough to be censored from a Lego game.
And it's not even like any. It's not even like the word that begins with A. It's not even that,
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not even close.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the weird thing: they censored that, but for Force Awakens, they don't censor. That's one hell of a pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, hell is not really supposed to be a word you should say in a family-friendly game, but yeah, they include it in Lego Force Awakens. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that's not really much of a swear word, but it's not something that kids should be saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, and yeah, although I will say, though, that in my opinion, John Eric Bentley does sound close to Samuel L. Jackson in this game. I will say that. Obviously, though, I can tell it's not Samuel because he says different lines to replace the lines where Ray Arnold swears, of course.
Yeah.
And another thing as well that I think is also unique about this game is also how many characters who die in the films don't die in the game. They survive.
Yeah, Lego censored out a lot of the deaths.
Yeah. Because as you guys if we're talking about Ray Arnold, for example, as you guys will be aware, in the film, he does die off screen due to not being able to film his death scene due to, of course, I think a storm happening on the set. So they wrote him, he died off screen, and of course, Ellie finds his eaten arm, of course. And of course, in the game, however, he's just there, scared stiff. you know, unable to move because he's that petrified of the dinosaurs.
I guess you could say one of the dinosaurs is basically the basilisk.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you also have the lawyer character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets eaten, but then the T-Rex belches him back out.
Yep.
And then Dennis Nedry, he escapes to the Dilophosaurus.
And he even appears in Jurassic World where he's got a Gandalf beard.
Yeah,
alongside other characters.
Muldoon, I believe.
Robert Muldoon, yeah.
I believe that's his name.
Robert Muldoon, yeah.
And what about Udesky?
Yeah, I think the sense of his death too, yeah. But then again, I don't really remember much because Jurassic Park 3 is a film I want to forget about, really.
Yeah, and the movie is forgettable.
Well, exactly, and I want to forget about it because it's just, in my opinion, an absolute disgrace to the whole franchise. I hate Jurassic Park 3. And in my opinion, the worst level in LEGO Jurassic World for me was probably the first level of LEGO Jurassic Park 3, where you got to shut up Amanda when she's constantly yelling Eric on a microphone.
Yeah, I just took my mic off when I was doing that level.
Yeah, because she's probably my most hated character in the whole franchise. I can't stand her.
I mean, Tail Leone is far better than other things.
Much better.
Like, for example, Bad Boys.
Much better. And of course, as well, but I will say though that in my opinion, the final level of Jurassic Park 3 was better than the movie version.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Much better. And plus, guys, I also think we should have called the game Lego Jurassic Park as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like it really should have been the title.
Because the film, because it focuses on 3 Jurassic Park films and one of the world films, so it should have been called Jurassic Park instead. Will probably make more sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think one reason is because at the time they were only selling Lego Jurassic World sets before Jurassic Park, so I think that's probably one of the reasons.
And also Jurassic World was recently released too.
But the problem is, it may be confusing for people thinking, will it just cover Jurassic World or will it cover the other films too?
Plus, this is also another example of a Lego game that released before all the movies came out.
Yeah, because obviously it was released before Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, wasn't it?
Yep, 2015.
Yes. The same year Lego Dimensions came out as well, and there's even a post-credit scene where you can see Dr. Grant, digging out of course the gateway.
I mean, I don't really know why, but I actually thought that post-credit scene, when I was younger and I first played the game, I actually thought that post-credit scene was actually in the original Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I wonder why they added that.
So then I just went ahead, rewatched the original Jurassic Park, wait for the credits to roll, and then no post-credit scene. I'm just like, wait, what? So the game fooled me.
Yeah. And of course, Alexander, when it comes to the Jurassic World films, have you by any chance have a chance to watch Dominion yet?
I've watched a lot of it, but I haven't actually watched. Like, I've watched many reactions to it, and when it's reactions, is like 75% of the film they show in their reactions. But I've never actually watched the film myself. But I've seen a lot of it, so I get it pretty much.
That's cool. Yeah, because I think it was a great way to end the franchise.
And yeah, it's underrated.
And this is pretty much the best way how you bring legacy characters back.
Yeah, it's a film that I really appreciate because unlike the Disney trashology of Disney Wars, of course, which killed off many beloved characters, legacy characters, this film did not.
Yeah, best of all, we actually got to see them, the original trio, in a scene together.
Which was amazing. For the first time together since the first movie.
But on like Disney World, nope.
Yeah, and also the Maternal Tales. We didn't see the original characters reunite.
Yeah, that film was absolute. That film, of course, in my opinion, was absolute trash. Hate that movie.
Yeah, and
nowadays,
me and Vermont actually did rewatch that movie, and yeah, I now give it a 0.
I think it's best for me to say this one. Nowadays, I actually hate that movie.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah,
the latest one, Alexander. The latest one, Alexander.
From 2017, the year from hell for movies.
Because, I mean, Alexander, what is the 5th one called in Russia, by any chance? With the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Because they have different titles.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
The 5th movie, yeah. What's its title in Russia?
Well, pretty much Dead Men Tell No Tales in Russian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's got a title of Salazar's Revenge for some reason.
And Salazar's Revenge is a terrible title because you're gonna confuse people. They're gonna go like, "Who is Salazar?"
Yeah, they're probably gonna go like, "Wait, who the hell is Salazar?"
Yeah, that's a terrible title.
And if we're saying Revenge, it's probably gonna make us think: was he in the franchise before? No, he wasn't.
Oh, he's a brand new, forgettable character.
Sadly, guys, so far my least favorite will have Javier Bardem, which really breaks my heart because he's a great actor.
Yep, same here, sadly.
Yeah. And in my opinion, guys, the water CGI on his characters is trash. In my opinion, it's horrendous.
Oh yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah, no, and also how they massacred Jack. Like the man is an absolute coward. He didn't fight once. All he did was just run away.
Now let me ask you this: was this exactly how Neo was in Neo Eats a Strawberry?
Pretty much.
Cowardly. If you want to put it like a coward, yeah. The only thing, of course, he didn't really do was drink alcohol like Jack does.
But he ate a strawberry.
Yeah, he did. I can confirm that.
I can also sadly.
Well, yeah.
And for some reason, Trinity flies.
Yeah, I mean, Blaze, I know you're on mute, aren't you? But yeah, can you confirm in the normal chat? Did you switch off a film when she flew in the movie Trinity?
Oh yeah, and
wait, what?
Blaze, I was asking, when you watched Peter Jackson when it came on, did you turn it off when Trinity was flying?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
And you turned it off.
That's Neil's moves, you copycat.
Oh yeah, and also Trinity is also an unlikable Karen in this movie.
And why am I not surprised by this?
They ruin her also because in the trilogy she's an absolute badass and an amazing likable female character who gets great development. Whereas in this 4th film she's ruined a lot, and also Ozzy to rub salt in the wound, she barely appears in the film as well.
So then, what's the point of including Trinity when she supposedly died in the last one?
In my canon, Ozzy, she is dead.
Well, you know, my guess, guys, is just to insult the fans of Matrix.
I think so. Yeah.
It's no wonder why I gotta rephrase myself. It's no wonder why one of the Wachowskis didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Whoever it was who didn't return did the right thing not directing it.
Yep.
Blaze watching District 9. That's nice, Blaze. Hope you enjoy it. It's an absolute masterpiece.
Please just make a sequel to the movie already, please.
Please do.
I might as well give it a watch then.
Please do. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great film.
What you might expect, Ozzy, is there's lots of like news reports in the film because it's basically trying to make it feel like a real life alien and living on Earth basically in real life.
Oh, so it's basically like a kind of documentary movie,
like a mockumentary, sort of.
Yeah, sort of like that.
We're not really comedy though. Serious.
No, it is really serious.
I'll take your word for it.
And yeah, you will also feel bad for the main character called Vicus, I think. I think his name was, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite Wallace Alto Copley.
And also the CGI for the aliens actually hold up pretty well.
Timeless. Well, guys, we are half an hour into stream, so I might show you guys what I got today.
Oh yeah.
But of course, in terms of unboxings, first of all, this week I unboxed my figure of John Wick. That I got a couple of weeks ago, or several weeks ago. And it's easily one of my favorite figures of all time. The only nitpick is despite the box showing him holding an assault rifle, it doesn't come with it for some reason. Just pistols. But nonetheless, it's an awesome figure, and I'm very glad to have a figure of John. Then, guys, in the town of Bury, I went to, of course, the HMV there because there's a HMV, and I got 2 Blu-rays for films that came out this year. Oh, Alexander left us. Must be busy. One of which, you'll see. I'm telling you. So one of them is a horror movie, and yeah, they're both actually horror films, guys. Can you guess what they are?
I'm guessing one of them is
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, you're right, Ozzy. This was a very groovy movie, so I got it on Blu-ray. And that's my Evil Dead collection complete for now, until I get Ash vs. Evil Dead. Can you guys guess what the second one is what I got?
Well, you already have Megan, right?
Yeah, I do.
I can't really think of.
Here, let me search horror movies that were released this year. Give me a second.
Well, I'll give you another clue. It also, of course, has a dream role of an actor who wants to play a character really badly, and he finally got his wish in this movie.
Wait. Renfield.
Yeah, it's Renfield. Yeah, I finally got it, guys, because it was an absolute blast, this movie. I loved Renfield.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
Please do. You won't regret it. Great movie. And then also, guys, I got a video game. And this is an Xbox One game. Only on Xbox, by the way, guys. It's an Xbox One exclusive, which I've been searching for ages. Blaze knows what I'm talking about, of course. Can you guys guess what this game is, which is all on Xbox, which I've been searching for ages?
My mind's blank.
It's also a fighting game as well, guys, only on Xbox.
Is it Tekken?
No, that's on several consoles. Most of which are on PlayStation, actually. Tekken games.
Street Fighter?
No, that's also on several consoles.
Not Street Fighter.
Oh.
This is only on Xbox.
Plus, also I played Street Fighter on PC.
Exactly.
Well, the 6th one to be specific.
Alright, I give up.
Ozzy, do you want to keep guessing?
Okay, my mind's blank.
Alright, okay, it's Killer Instinct. Yeah, I've been searching for this for ages, and I finally saw it today, and I grabbed it instantly. Yeah, it's all on Xbox One, guys, and I plucked up the courage to finally get it today. And this means...
For 2013, it has really good graphics for 2013.
That's cool, Blaze.
Oh, that's 10 years ago.
And I mainly want to play as well, guys, because it has 2 characters in it, which are Arbiter from Halo and General Ram from Gears of War in it as well, which I definitely want to play as. And then, guys, I got a figure for a Marvel superhero who actually appeared in a recent film as well, guys.
Is it from Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, it is. Part 1, that is, yeah. Of this, 2-parter.
My first guess is Spider-Man 2099.
No, I didn't see him, sadly.
How about Miles Morales?
No, it's not Miles either. I couldn't see him, unfortunately.
Is it Gwen?
Yeah, it's Spider-Gwen.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good figure. It's very detailed, I might say. Even comes with alternating heads too, which you can swap around. One with a hood and a mask on, and the other, with her and her hair and all that, like as a movie. It's
I
pretty
actually
good
have
figure.
a Spider-Man. I have the same brand of that one, but it's from the first one, Into the Spider-Verse of Spider-Man.
But yeah. Oh yeah, and as well, guys, this isn't really a thing that I got, but I actually found a PS Vita game that I had ages ago, and I finally found it because I didn't want to rebuy this game because I knew that somewhere I did have it, and it's of course a Batman game, which is Arkham Origins Blackgate. I found it for PS Vita, got it a while ago, and I finally found it.
I think at one point I had that on 3DS.
Yeah. And yes, guys, I'm also aware that in the game you can't jump for some reason, so I'm aware of that, and apparently it's like 2D gameplay backgrounds and all that. So, yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, I think that's what I went through when I had that on the 3DS.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to doing my fighting though, because the Arkham fighting is absolutely sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially in the trilogy.
Speaking of PS Vita, my Vita is actually charging right now.
Are you playing anything on it currently, Ozzy?
I think the last thing I was playing on there was Super Star Wars.
Super Star Wars? What's that?
Basically, the original trilogy. Like the game originally came out on Super Nintendo back in the 90s, and it got re-released on PlayStation and I think Xbox as well.
All right. Because you know what's weird is that I looked at the PlayStation Store for Vita, and for some reason, the only Star Wars game I had on there was Lego Force Awakens, just that.
Why just that?
That's weird, because I got the Battlefront game. Well, I got that Star Wars Mega Bundle a while ago for the PS Vita.
I don't know. Maybe got taken off it. I don't know.
Because I better check to see if. Let me check mine. I want to see if I can still re-download them. Because if not, then that's a lot of money down the drain.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I actually will be pretty mad.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because I wasn't happy either when I saw that only that was there. And I think also as well, like, skins for like some sort of like Little Big Planet Star Wars thing or something.
Do you want to know how much that bundle costed here in my area?
Yeah, sure. How much was it?
I think it was $50.
Oh my god, $50 down the drain.
Surprise. Please still be there. I'm on the Vita store right now.
All right, I'm gonna see how much $50 is.
Oh, thank God, it's still there. It's still there.
Oh, thank God for that.
Oh wow.
When I guys am eating some chocolate, I think I've earned it.
Yeah, you have.
So that means I can reinstall the Force Unleashed. And anything else that came in that bundle.
Your Force Unleashed is amazing.
Yeah, but then again, I played the Switch version of that one, which is basically the same as the PSP version, but with updated graphics.
And is a Switch and PSP version different to a console version, Ozzy?
Yeah, because it follows up like, the Wii version of that game and the PS2 version. The only difference is that the Switch has updated graphics and optional motion controls. It gives you the idea like you're swinging the lightsaber.
That's cool.
But yeah, I did finish Force Unleashed on the Switch a while ago.
And what side did you pick with Ozzy at the end?
I picked the light side.
Good choice.
Because I did see what the dark side ending looks like, and holy crap, it's dark. Well, hence the name Dark Ending.
He goes, when I played the game when I was a kid, I had no idea there was a dark ending, so I just ran to save Coulter.
I wasn't even aware about the two endings. I just wanted to fight Palpatine.
Yeah, me too. Because apparently if you, jump off the bridge, you can actually continue fighting Vader and you can kill him, so goodness me.
Plus, I believe the Force Unleashed 2 actually has dark ending as well.
Yeah,
like two endings.
Yeah, it does. There's two endings.
Which is not released on Switch. I have it on Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy, have you seen the 20s of Force Unleashed 2?
If I remember correctly, isn't the final boss on Camino, and you can pick whether you want to join the light or dark?
It is, yeah. It's on Camino, where you fight Darth Vader on Camino. It's amazing.
Because I believe you can actually kill Vader in that in one of the endings.
Well, basically, Ozzy, you do try to kill him with a dark ending, but you get killed by an evil clone of Starkiller.
Christ.
Yeah. Hey, Liv. Nice to see you here.
Oh, hey, Liv.
Hey, Liv.
Yeah, so basically, Ozzy, in both endings of Force Unleashed, Vader doesn't die, thankfully. And
that's very messed up.
And also, Ozzy, what breaks my heart is the good ending of Force Unleashed 2 also has sequel baiting thing as well. And unfortunately, we didn't get a third game, did we?
We did not.
Which breaks my heart. Because there's no doubt in my mind they would have been better than today's Star Wars.
It would be far better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we got it now, I'm kind of a bit nervous if we got it now, because you know who runs the Star Wars games nowadays.
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah, with EA.
Yeah, they would have put in some woke propaganda in there.
And probably EA will probably put in stupid microtransactions that we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Because legitimately, out of all video game companies, I think EA is the most greediest one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but definitely greedy. Very greedy indeed.
Oh, yeah.
So, on a more positive question, guys, what were your favourite things that I presented just then?
I think
Evil Dead Rise.
I think I'd have to go with Spark 1 on this one.
Great choices. Blaze, but what was your favourite?
I'll definitely will go with Gwen, because I haven't seen Evil Dead Rise or read through yet.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did Blaze even hear what I asked just then?
I don't think he heard you.
Right. Yeah, Blaze, did you hear what I was saying just then? Because I was asking what your favourite thing was that I showed just then.
Oh, wait, I was in the kitchen. What did I miss?
I was asking what was your favourite thing that I showed just then.
Oh, totally Killer Instinct.
Really, Blaze, that's cool.
Combo breaker.
Just like
Blaze. Yeah.
I mean, Blaze, have you played Killer Instinct before?
Yeah, on the Xbox One back then.
Very nice.
I also thinking what's his name? Nick Gordon, and he made the soundtrack for the game.
Oh yeah, didn't see a guy did Dead Space?
No, he did Doom.
Oh, Doom, yeah, Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard that soundtrack, Blaze. It was pretty intense. I'll say that.
But yeah, another thing I do want to mention, PS Vita. Right now, the next Vita game I plan to go for at some point is Killzone Mercenary.
Oh yeah, it's a sick game. Really sick.
Yeah, and also you told me it was a better shooter than Declassified.
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like.
I mean, Declassified is.
Yeah, I feel like Declassified rips off a bit.
Yeah, because again, the one thing I don't like is how there's literally no checkpoints.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just because the levels are just one on their own, really.
And yeah, and the only way if you want to play multiplayer is just you have to be online, which kind of beats the purpose of the Vita. Because I mean, if I do play online, I don't really play multiplayer online. I just play with bots because I just get bored and I just want to fight bots instead.
Yeah, totally understandable. Ozzy, what was that Star Wars thing that you said you were looking for? you know, that you thought was worried was going to be gone.
Yeah, the Mega Bundle.
Wait, is it called Mega Bundle?
Yeah.
Okay. Mega Bundle. I'm typing onto a search box right now. It says you're online. Wait, hang on a second. Wait, Ozzy, is it just Mega Bundle that you typed in, or is it something else you typed in to find it?
I just typed in Star Wars and then I scrolled down and I found Mega Bundle.
Okay, I'll try Star Wars Mega Bundle then, see what comes up. Honestly,
I think I'd also played.
This search box can be really annoying. Star Wars Mega Bundle.
Because if you want to know, the bundle comes with the Battlefront games along with LEGO Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars Republic Heroes, and Force Unleashed.
Well, unfortunately, for me, it's not there.
Weird. Yeah.
That absolutely sucks. Can't believe the only thing on there for me is Lego Force Awakens and some sort of Star Wars pinball game or something. Ah, your birds are watching, Lib. That's amazing. Yeah, hello to Zara and Shumi. Hope we're both doing well. Yeah, early guys, I was feeding Susie. She was on my windowsill earlier, eating biscuits. I think she missed me today. I think she missed me.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you guys are wondering, am I going to get the Force Awakens on Vita? Probably not, because it's technically the same as the 3DS version, but with the trophies.
Pretty much, yeah. And of course, Vita's only one screen, isn't it? Whereas 3DS is two screens.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to get it again on Vita.
That's totally fine.
And plus, also, it's based off of a bad movie, so that's probably another good reason.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, because if any game, and right now I just have Lego Avengers on here.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get that one day for Vita, and Lego Jurassic World for Vita.
Speaking of which, I should really finish that game on the Vita. I'm just gonna load up now and just play some of it.
I especially want to play Lego Avengers because you can fly through New York in it.
Yeah, because that game has the open world.
Yeah. Wonder if you can find Los Antecas level in this somewhere. Because you can actually play the bonus levels on this, which is I guess is pretty cool. But they're in the Vita version.
I'm pretty sure you probably have to go back to Jakku for that one.
Yeah, nowhere, as it's known as in the Star Wars universe. Pretty much nowhere.
I mean, it is nowhere.
I mean, in my opinion, it's a Tatooine ripoff.
Pretty much.
Only it's bland and not as interesting as Tatooine.
Or it's not iconic at all.
It's because it's simply ripping off an iconic planet in the first place.
And it will never be as iconic as Tatooine.
Never.
I mean, all it is just the never-ending desert with some destroyed ships on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good one.
Leftovers.
That's all it is. So I'm on Jakku right now, and I'm looking for Los Anteca. It's pretty cool how they got Max von Sydow to reprise his role in this in a much bigger role than the movie. They got him back for a much bigger role, which I appreciated him doing because I feel like he was really wasted in Force Awakens.
Yeah, speaking of which, I absolutely hated how he got wasted in Never Again.
Yeah, pathetically done. I think this might be the level, is it? No, that's the first level of the game. I don't want to play that again. Not yet. There must be a quest or something. Oh, hang on. What's this?
I haven't touched Lego Jurassic World on the Vita in a long time, and I really don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing in this game.
That's the second mission, escape from a finalizer. I will say as well that I think the space bars in the Vita version are also identical to the console version as well, where they're done and all that. Oh, what's this here? I might switch to my favourite Star Wars character. Are you kidding me? You've got to use 100,000 studs to buy classic C3PO. And you've also got to buy you also got to pay 50,000 studs for R2. Are you serious?
Wait. So you don't get them unlocked?
Well, you have to, of course, buy them. Right, where is Darth Vader? There he is. Thankfully, you don't have to buy Darth Vader.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
Very weird. So you basically let me play as Darth Vader and Luke, but not R2.
And 3PO.
The classic version, at least. You can play as it one way called his red arm. But in my opinion, that was pointless to begin with anyway, having a red arm.
Also, I finally found out what I was supposed to be doing in Lego Jurassic World, because I was finally able to start a level.
Alright, and where are you up to with it, Ozzy?
It's like, you're trying to regenerate the power level.
Alright. Wait, is that my first movie?
Yeah, the first movie.
Cool.
Which is actually the only one I actually did not finish. I'm not even that far in the game. This is literally the only movie I've been doing.
So what are you guys' thoughts on Dune 2 getting delayed?
Well, as I said, I'm angry about it.
Yeah.
Shadow, we did talk about this earlier. I'm just annoyed, but if it was a full year, I would have been super sane, probably. Okay, so one thing I noticed in the portable version of LEGO Jurassic World with the power mission, remember how, you saw this recently, in the console version, you go into the building to regenerate the power, right?
Yeah, of course.
In the portable version, you skip that, just go straight to the jungle, where you're getting chased by the raptors.
That's strange.
I mean, my guess is because you can only fit so much on a screen, I guess. On a tiny screen.
Probably, yeah. So I'm looking around Jakku right now, guys, and I can't find Lost on Tekka's mission for some reason. I mean, you don't mean it's not in the game, do you?
It should be in the game.
Yeah, it should be. Let me check the trophy guide, see if there's a trophy for doing that level.
I mean, do the levels appear on like the holo map or whatever?
I really don't know. I mean, I ain't got a clue.
Or is there a way that you can like check on the levels on the PS Vita? I mean, I don't know how it works. So I've never gotten never had a PS Vita.
I mean, I think of course I must have already done it. So there's only like one. It's only the Resistance base levels for some reason. They didn't add Lost on Tekka's mission, which is strange.
There's a lot of missions in live games that I keep forgetting that I've already done.
The trophy you also get for doing Luke's Island is also pretty funny because it's called Speechless. Because it's referencing, of course, how Luke doesn't say anything, of course, in his when he appears.
Yeah, but even that scene was pointless.
Because look what the sequel did to Luke.
Yeah, so you bring in Mark Hamill and you don't let him say a word. Okay.
Yeah, what an absolute waste of a legend.
Yeah, and only to ruin him in Last Jedi.
Yeah, massacred him.
And
they massacred my boy.
ruin it even more in Fall of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm. Because he made him a hypocrite in Fall of Skywalker.
A Jedi's weapon should be treated with respect, yet you threw your father's lightsaber out.
Yeah. His hypocrisy doesn't wash with me.
Yeah, I mean, that's just simply not the look that I love.
It's not all.
I mean, it's no wonder why Mark Hamill didn't call him Luke and came up with Jake Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but when it comes to doing tour delay, I just hope the movie will be worth it. It better be.
I hope
I mean,
so.
I'm still gonna go watch it though, so that's not that even with that delay, it's not stopping me from watching it.
Just unlocked one of those carbonite things now, using Darth Vader to use the Force.
Yeah, those carbonite blocks in both versions have contain original or prequel trilogy character.
Yeah, which is pretty cool, I guess, for there in it.
Especially with Han Solo being in one.
Oh yeah, nice reference, of course, to Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to other movies, I watched today and this week, of course, managed to see Creed.
Very nice.
Yeah, I did not like what they did to Rocky at all.
Now playing as Luke in the game to do a quest on Jakku. Wait, what? Oh wait, is that meant to buy like a trooper or something? What?
And I'm now at the Raptor boss battle.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's actually laid out the same way the console version is. Where the Raptor hides and you have to throw, I guess, stones at it.
That's cool.
And then fight it again.
I like how they've, done it based on the console version.
Oh, wait, actually, in this one, you don't even have to use stones. You can just use Mel Dune's dart gun.
That's cool. I don't understand that. I've bought the character that asked me to do, so what am I supposed to do? This doesn't make any sense. Oh my god.
And look, you're gonna be happy about this, but next week I'm watching Sisu.
Oh yeah, well I hope you enjoy it. It's amazing. Favorite film of the year so far.
And as well as that, I'm also gonna be watching the Rambo movies.
Right? You have fun with them. For the most part, of course.
Yeah, watching the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, I'm also watching the Beauty and the Beast sequels and mid-call.
Oh boy. Clever girl. But yeah, Shadow, I know. My only prediction is that you're gonna hate Bell's Magical World with a burning passion. That's my only prediction.
I think I might actually hate both of them.
I mean, Bell's Magical World the most.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I give Enchanted Christmas a 1 out of 10 and Magical World a 0.
We'll see. Hey, my daughter, nice to see you here.
Because I do know that Tim Curry is in Enchanted Christmas.
Yeah, he was one of the few good things about that. Plus, I think this is the first Disney song where they actually got away with them saying hell in the lyrics.
So we got away with that word, did they? Wow.
Apparently.
I mean, they said hell before in previous movies, but like not in like a swear way. Like, hell.
Yeah.
Gates of hell.
So that makes sense, yeah, because you're talking about, of course, the place of hell, makes sense, I guess.
I suppose.
Yeah, because Maleficent does say that before she turns into a dragon, the original Sleeping Beauty. Because she says, now you'll deal with me and all the fires of hell.
Yeah, there you go then.
Yeah, and then there's also Hellfire.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see when Enchanted Christmas was released. Give me a second.
I think it was 1997. Maybe earlier.
It was 97. So then when was Hunchback?
96.
Okay, so never mind. It's the other way around.
And we'll also be watching Just Man Hours.
Oh boy!
Wait, what is it? What are you watching?
It's an awful Nickelodeon movie.
I don't think I saw that. 'Cause I've not really seen much Nickelodeon stuff, to be honest.
I'm watching the TMNT 2012 show as well for Nickelodeon.
I mean, long story short, Yours Plan and Ours 2005 is the second worst movie from Nickelodeon.
Oh, wow.
Yep, right after The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I've not heard anything good about, this Last Airbender movie, so, yeah.
I mean, I said it before, say it again. It's not just the worst Nickelodeon movie, it's M. Night Shyamalan's worst movies ever made.
Well, I don't doubt that for a single second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy's done better movies than that.
He has. I can say that.
Yeah. And same thing with After Earth, because that's his second worst movie.
Thankfully, never going to see that film either. I don't have any plans to at all.
You are saving yourself a lot of pain.
Yeah,
especially Jaden Smith.
Yeah, and you're not missing much. You're not missing anything at all.
I can imagine.
Plus, I believe the ending actually had some sequel baiting.
Yeah, that thankfully never happened.
Yeah, I think we were planning to sell like a shared universe, like a universe franchise or something with After Earth, weren't they? But thankfully, of course, it never happened, did it?
Yeah, because the movie bombed hard.
I guess rightfully so, because of the bad things I've heard about it.
Let me see when that movie was released.
It was 2013 also.
So that's my worst movie, 2013. I guess we could just put it like that.
I mean, also, is his score for film 0 out of 10?
Yep.
I mean, would you say there's nothing good about it?
Nothing at all.
Wow.
Not even Will Smith for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to me, sadly, Will Smith couldn't save the movie.
Well, that's
I mean, he literally sounds like he doesn't even want to be there.
How unfortunate.
I completely forgot it released in 2013, so I got to fix my worst movies of each year list. Because I think for 2013, I put The Lone Ranger down, but I'm just like, no, After Earth is way worse than Lone Ranger.
I mean, obviously, you don't want to, badmouth that film because your favorite actor's in it, isn't he? Of course.
Yeah, but Johnny Depp was the best actor in that movie.
Yeah.
And plus, also, that movie had better action scenes than After Earth.
What, like the train chase? I take it.
Yeah, the train scene was hella amazing, along with the train crash.
Did they by any chance have a song in that scene called the William Tell Overture, Ozzy?
Oh yeah, they did. Hans Zimmer composed it.
Yeah, because I heard that rendition, of course, in Thomas in several of the accident scenes.
I mostly remember that, Thomas, mostly because of the jet engine episode.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I definitely think the chase music in the series as a whole was inspired by the overture itself, really. That's probably why they used a rendition of it.
Yeah, I think another episode I remember in Thomas where they use it was the episode with Toad going forward. I think that's what the card's name is.
Yeah, the episode's got busy going backwards. In my favourite series of the show, Series 5.
I just remember laughing really hard at that episode when that happened.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And it's now raining outside in
Oh
my
dear,
area.
it was raining for me last night, actually. Pretty heavily for some reason.
Yeah, apparently there's going to be a lot of rain coming in my area. And all I can say is that it's a good thing because there's been a lot of heat here and it is not pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, and when it comes to what I would say is my worst moment of 2013, I would have to go with none other than a Bad Day to Die Hard.
Oh, you screw that trash all the way.
That's another example of a movie I refuse to watch.
I mean, that movie is miles worse than After Earth.
Well, since I refuse to watch that movie, After Earth is my worst movie.
And Ozzy, how did you watch After Earth for the first time? Like, what was the circumstance of that?
You really want to know how I saw After Earth the first time?
I'm asking you, yeah.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh god.
Yep, I saw it in theaters.
And let me guess, was it torture?
It was awful from beginning to end.
Oh dear. Blizzard, I don't really watch anime, so I'm not going to comment on which picture and what's better.
That's Gordon Ramsay in the background.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, that's Gordon Ramsay.
And Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq O'Neal was a legend, isn't he? Oh wow, Palpatine's a million studs in this.
Yep, better saving up studs or finding the time studs. Well, kind of depending on which Lego game you play nowadays. Nowadays, I just turn on the extras with the codes.
I just unlock the red brick and, you know, see really.
Like, literally in Complete Saga, you can literally just turn on all the extras from the codes, because they literally have all the codes available for you to enter.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, when I replayed it, maybe I don't know, last year or year before, I just turned those on just to save myself some time.
Well, that's handy. I mean, one recommendation I'd have to players of Lego games is when you do levels, simply smash everything up.
Yeah, pretty much that's what I do nowadays. And for collecting mini kits, just grab the ones that you can grab.
And
then go back for the ones you missed later.
And another reason why I think Lego Complete Saga is, in my opinion, a better game than lots of today's games is also, in my opinion, the lightsaber combat.
Oh, yep.
I really love how the characters have unique lightsaber swinging. I think that's really cool. And also, guys, the idea of course, the Lego characters not talking until Lego Batman 2 is not entirely true, because in this game, in the first level of the game, you can hear an announcer saying "Intruder alert," and of course, when you knock out C-3PO or TC-14, they both say, "Oh my."
Yeah, except the weird thing for TCH14 is that they pitched his voice.
Yeah, they did, and I don't understand because in the film she's voiced by Lindsay Duncan, not Anthony Daniels.
I just think that's incredibly weird.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why not give her, like, a female or voice actress, you know, to do the grunts for a character? Thankfully, in Lego Star Saga, we did get a voice actress to do the lines for her, though, thankfully.
You know, that kind of reminds me a little bit of, that's kind of like with, in the first two Smash Brothers games, Luigi is literally just has Mario's voice, but pitched up.
That's strange.
Yeah, before, Charles, did his own Luigi voice.
Yeah. Similar to that, really, I guess. Like, where's Flame Trooper on here? Thought I unlocked him a story mode. Tell you what, I might probably return to Jack to, you know, the Resisting Space and see if I can unlock these 2 Carbonite things, really, that I got. Because the Flame Trooper is very important, you know, for extras, of course, with, you know, the good objects you can melt. My cats are fine, thank you. Why is everyone talking about Ahsoka? I will not talk about them on here, thank you.
I mean, one stupid thing I heard from the show that I've heard is that apparently Sabine survives getting stabbed by a lightsaber.
Yeah, so basically...
Here we go again.
So basically, Qui-Gon is out of the picture.
This is literally another Reva all over again.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Reva 2.0, if you will.
You can't survive lightsaber stabs. It doesn't work like that.
You're basically making Qui-Gon's death a joke now.
Or literally any character who has ever been stabbed with a lightsaber.
Anybody that's been stabbed by a lightsaber, basically.
Well, pretty much most characters in Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much a good chunk of the clones, basically.
Yep, their deaths have been made pointless now.
And Savage Operas.
Mm-hmm.
So then, how do these characters not survive? But Reva and Sabine survive.
Yeah, and then there's also Maul himself from Rebels.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan killed him, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where you unlock, you know, the Carbonite things in this portable version.
And also, I did a feeling that Ahsoka would ruin Sabine a lot.
Yeah, you were proven correctly.
I have an odd feeling that Ahsoka's probably going to get one of the most pathetic deaths ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
And apparently this show makes Ahsoka look like a hypocrite when it comes to Grogu. For that she refused to train him, but when it comes to Sabine, you'll train her.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can train Sabine, that means you could have trained Grogu.
Yep. Yeah, Qui-Gon does it better indeed, yeah. Most definitely.
And I do not blame Liam Neeson not wanting to continue.
I think he's doing the right thing, not wanting to return as Qui-Gon.
I mean, literally anyone who drops out of Star Wars has earned my respect.
I mean, it's completely pointless because they're just going to ruin the character somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars is definitely a big example of a franchise that's been milked beyond all belief. If there's anyone out there who's not seen the sequels, then they're probably doing the right thing. Most definitely. I mean, Blaze doesn't want to watch them. Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah, Blaze, for example. No, I'm just gonna say it right now. Yeah, Blaze, I'm so proud of you for not watching those like trashology.
Blaze, we were just saying that you've not seen a Star Wars sequel trilogy, have you? Yeah, exactly, Blaze.
Yeah,
you did the right thing.
You did the right thing.
I will say as well, guys, but I think the lighting in this game, when it comes to Resistance Base, is also better than the console version, in my opinion, for Resistance Base. I will say that. For some reason, guys, they make poor damn the default character players in the game.
Nice.
Well, I wouldn't say it's nice because he's not a character I'm a fan of.
Oh, well, I guess I would say, eh.
Shoot all targets. Gotta shoot some holograms.
Yeah, but when it comes to good shows from this year, I'm absolutely loving Love and Death right now.
Well, I'll definitely give her a watch one day for Liz Olsen.
And I'll definitely say right now, this show has my second favorite rollovers.
That's great. Turn in your training score. There we go. So yeah, and there's plenty of shows out there that I need to check out one day, guys. But it's hard really because there's that many. It's hard to keep up really what I need to watch and all that. It's very hard.
One show I actually do recommend for you is one called The Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starring Betty White.
Oh, yeah, it's a sitcom, isn't it? Yeah, I mean to watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, Shadow, I know you'll be happy to hear, but I do plan to watch Dark Crystal one day.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you said it's one of the best things of 2019, isn't it?
Yeah, the show.
Yeah, so I definitely want to watch it.
And the movie from the 80s is also really, really great.
Is this show a continuation of that film, or is it a reboot or something?
It's a prequel.
A prequel, okay. So I could watch it in this order, couldn't I? First for sure, then the movie, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and also the show was also one of my favorite voice shows, so Simon Pegg too.
Simon Pegg, that's pretty cool, and I also wanted to watch it because Mark Strong's in it as well.
Yeah. And this also has my favorite voice role of Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton, oh wow, that's cool. So I've got 3 carbonite bricks so far, guys. Literally looks like Han Solo's in them already. When in this one, it's classic Admiral Akbar. That's cool. That's cool, that Dorlet.
Yeah.
So that Dorlet, because you're watching G.I. Joe Renegade, would you say it's a better show than today's shows? Because yeah, I've been hearing that old shows tend to be a lot better than today's shows. Wait, who's this character I just unlocked? Grey Squadron pilot. He looks like a Lego Marvel Cottonmouth character or something. Good luck, we hope you get that platinum. Because Skalka Saga is massive when it comes to a grinding. And now I've unlocked Chancellor Palpatine as a carbonite brick.
Oh.
That's cancelled after 1 season. Ouch. That's unfortunate. It really sucks when great things end after such a short time. Really, when you want more of them.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the same thing with Dark Crystal. It ended after 1 season as well.
Oh no! What a massive shame.
But it is great with what you get.
So Shadow, would you say, despite ending after only that short amount of time, would you say it's 10 out of 10 for you?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Nice.
I mean, because I would love to see more, but I mean, we technically kind of do get more with the 80s movie.
I guess so. That can be the official next season of it, I guess.
But here's the thing: in the movie, it takes like years after.
Oh wow!
Takes years.
So it's a time jump, is it?
Yep, massive one.
Makes sense, I guess. Really, I mean, we did it with Star Wars, didn't we? With the prequels and the originals in their timelines, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, earlier as well, guys. This week I was also rewatching the duel between Vader and Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith, and it's also sad how even that duel is far better than today's Star Wars. Absolute masterpiece of a duel. I mean, it is my favorite duel in the entire franchise. In my opinion, the most intense of the duels, and in my opinion, the most visually stunning of the duels in terms of CGI was used and all that.
And also, how the hell didn't Hayden Christensen get an Oscar for that performance?
I know, right? Because
he got a freaking Razzie. He got a freaking Razzie award for that.
He didn't deserve that at all. He should have got an Oscar nomination for Best Actor for that movie. So did Ewan McGregor. He deserved an Oscar as well for it. They both did. Like, because in that final duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi, they made Darth Vader really threatening. So yeah, I think people who are like, being harsh on the prequels, they need to look at them again and maybe realise perhaps we treated it too harshly. And actually judge it properly. Because people are apparently saying that Hayden's better in Kenobi for some reason, yet he was wasted in Kenobi, for crying out loud. Barely paid him that trash anyway.
Yeah, because he was basically just the 40-year-old Padawan.
Yeah, honestly, that is just laughable, really, how... that's also another example when it comes to CGI, which is the de-aging. It's so shocking how older films have better de-aging than Kenobi did. Yeah, you're right. They could have literally done that show without Hayden. It wouldn't have changed a thing. Because he was so wasted, he barely paid him. They might as well have not included him at that rate.
I mean, literally, his stunt double pretty much took his place.
Yeah, it's true. The only time we do see Hayden as Darth Vader is in the scenes where he's getting a suit put on him, and of course when Obi-Wan slashes his helmet off. Which is also dumb because that's rehashing Rebels as well. When it comes to preferences as well, guys, especially after I saw Batman Ninja this week, I can say, considering what's happened to DC nowadays with live action, that personally, guys, I prefer DC in animation and video games over live action for the most part. That's what I'll say. In my opinion, the best DC media of all time would be the DC Animated Universe shows. That's what I'll say. Because I feel like, live action wise, it's gone downhill a lot, which is very unfortunate, especially in recent things, of course.
Oh, and look, did you see the Rebel Moon teaser trailer?
Yeah, I did. It kind of it feels quite similar to Star Wars, I might say, but I'm still going to watch it. Absolutely.
I mean, that trailer was sick.
Yeah, it was. Definitely reminded me a lot of Star Wars. But, I suppose that's a good thing because apparently it's inspired by Star Wars.
Well, I guess we call it what Star Wars should have been nowadays.
Today's Star should have been, yeah, absolutely. And it's got a great cast of actors too, which I'm definitely really intrigued by. Oh, really? So he's now based in Mortal Kombat 1 as Astra. Oh, wow. I didn't know that until now. Well, I'll check out clips of her character. Just my favorite voice actress as her, so that's made me really happy.
And I'm also very glad that it's been confirmed that John Cena is reprising his role of Peacemaker.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't imagine any actor playing role better than him. So now I need to find one more mini kit and another carbonite brick in this area now. The way this open world is done, guys, with graphics, it reminds me a lot of like a Lord of the Rings a little bit. Hey, Noxwave. And as well, guys, I also made another milestone by doing my biggest, a very big ranking video this week of the Assassin's Creed games I've played. Ozzy, just out of curiosity, have you played any Assassin's Creed games? You know, like which ones have you played?
The top of my head, I played Black Flag.
Black Flag, great choice.
And I did have the Ezio trilogy. I think I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed 2, I think.
Oh, nice. 2 is my all-time favorite Assassin's Creed game ever.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get them all on PlayStation anyway, so
yeah, me too.
I mean, the Switch version is fine. I wouldn't exactly say graphics dropped, but I kind of think I would be happy on the PlayStation instead.
Yeah, me too. See you, Joseph. Take care.
Well, minus Assassin's Creed 3, because I actually heard from other people that was actually the worst port of the game.
Yeah, I didn't play it on Switch. I played it remastered on Xbox One. That was an amazing port, in my opinion, on Xbox One for Assassin's Creed 3. Looks like it actually looks like it was made recently, to be honest, because the graphics look incredible, very realistic. You know, like although I will say though, guys, but I do feel that as well we're in an era in which old games are better than recent games in terms of the graphics. When I would say it's old games that are better than recent games in terms of the graphics. That's what I'll say about it. I mean, one example of a terrible game, of course, from this year, which I think has awful graphics and awful gameplay as a whole, of course, is Skyrim.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. It's one of the all-time worst games ever made.
And as literally went through all that pain for us.
Yeah, the reason why I played it, Ozzy, was because he wanted Gary to play it, you know, Nerdrotic.
Yep.
But he did succeed, but because he was able to finish it for him because Gary played it afterwards. So, yeah, I mean, bravo to Az for finishing it. I don't know how he managed it, but yeah, well done to him.
Like, there's a lot of things I've noticed when he was playing that game because it literally looked like he was losing his mind.
He did, yeah. I can confirm that he lost his mind a lot,
especially with the NPCs walking on air.
Yeah, that was just really stupid. Wait a minute. I had to just buy 3PO, guys. You know, like the Red Arm version, but like I've clicked on him on the menu where it says, you know, C3PO episode 7, but when I press him, he's got a red arm. Okay, that's really
weird.
stupid. Really stupid.
Really strange.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm all looking forward to Spider-Man 2, to be honest, this year when it comes to upcoming games, because I trust my favourite game company of all time. I just got a silver trophy, guys, called That's Not Junk for getting all the mini kits on Resistant Space. I'm going to switch back to Lord Vader, and now I'm going to find this last carbonite brick somewhere. See where I've not checked yet. But Nox, I wasn't really a fan of Hearthstone. I felt like a James Bond knockoff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in Hearthstone, to be honest.
It's not really worth it, Ozzy, and it also gets really boring halfway through as well, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes longer than it needed to be.
Yeah, they could have really improved the pacing of it. Which is also why, guys, I'm also thinking that, you know, when we have guests on our streams, you know, voice actors, we should probably think of, like, composing a structure of pretty much the same set of questions to ask all of them each, basically, to allow there to be good pacing.
Sure.
Yeah. Obviously, you can come up with custom questions, by all means, about maybe certain roles I've played, but of course, we should probably come up with a structure to ask all of them equally, of course, like, how did it become a voice actor, inspirations and all that.
Yeah.
One thing I also would love to ask him as well is advice they'd give to new voice actors or people who are thinking about becoming voice actors.
Good question.
I mean, Mike Pollard gave a great answer, being that you've got to act, of course. You've not just got to read from paper, you've got to actually act. And he said a very good point there.
And I also love what Peter Jessup said about forgetting to give up.
Yeah, never give up, of course, yeah. I mean, Mike had a point.
Did Fred say anything?
Did Fred say anything? I don't know, actually. I don't know if we asked him or not. And of course, Sean Chandler also gave a great answer for new YouTubers, which is, you know, do what you love. What's this supposed to be now in this puzzle? Huh. That's weird.
Because, like, I think Mike Pollock answered a lot of questions professionally.
Yes, he did. He's a very professional actor. I'll definitely say that. He gave really great answers. But, you know, I can definitely understand why he did that role, because, let's face it, right? I can only guess if he picked a favourite out of something, then he could probably end up getting cancelled in this mad world we live in.
Of course. Yep.
I mean, he did say on another interview that I watched, but he doesn't do favourites for a variety of reasons. I think that could probably be one of them.
And that also kind of it's like the same thing with least favorites. Like, he prefers not to say anything bad about a company because you could risk losing your job by doing that.
Exactly. Like, where's Chewie now? Needs to play as Chewie.
So, like, if I do get, like, I don't know, maybe like a high-paying job in the future, and there's people that don't like what's going on in that company, I just won't say a word about it because I don't want to risk losing that job.
Good choice.
So I had finished watching District 9.
Well, you finished the whole thing, Blaze?
Yeah.
Oh, right. How was it?
Pretty good.
That was very fast.
Yeah, really fast.
Speaking of,
I see that they're teasing District 10. I see that they're teasing.
They do set up a sequel at the end, of course.
Yeah, but so far we haven't gotten any news.
I mean,
Yeah.
Speaking about least favorites, like not discussing them, that's pretty much further cements the advice that Wesley Snipes gave to Ryan.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut.
And you'll live longer.
Keep your mouth shut and you live longer. That's exactly what I would like to say to most actors nowadays who have lost respect for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. I adore it. Well, hope you enjoy it. But please, for the love of God, please don't see the sequel. It's one of the worst sequels of all time. It completely ruins Paul Verhoeven's work on the first movie. Right, okay, so I've got all the mini kits, and there's one more carbonite brick somewhere. But where is it?
Wait, Paul, how come his movies always get bad sequels?
I really don't know, actually. It's a very sad thing, because with RoboCop, he got an unnecessary second sequel, and then he got an absolute trash third movie. One of the worst films I've ever seen in my life, and I heard that Star Trek 2 was also sequels too, but I didn't hear good things about those, and I also didn't hear good things about that remake of Total Recall either. I've kept away from that for many years now.
I know I nearly saw the remake, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I've not seen it in it. I've because I don't see any reason why I should. I'm going to stick to Paul Verhoeven's timeless classic.
I mean, that movie's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
I mean,
honestly, I really don't know why I also really don't know why I was interested into watching the remake. But then again, at the time, I didn't even know that was a remake.
Oh, hey, Maria. Nice to you see him in the comments.
Yeah.
If you want to go and join us, Maria, you're more than welcome to. Or you have from Comic Con. Very nice. That's pretty cool, that.
No worries, I'll be right back.
All right, no worries.
So Maria, if you have time, please come on the stream.
You're more than welcome to.
Oh yeah. I was just saying that if you have time, you can come on stream if you want to.
Yeah, you're very welcome to join us, Maria, if you want to.
Yeah, only if you have time. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Oh, here she is. Hey, Maria.
Hey, Maria. Okay, Hello?
Hey, Maria. You all right?
Oh, hey, Maria.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
That's great to hear. So, how was your Comic Con you went to, Maria?
It was good. I definitely need to go with a buddy because it's like I was basically like walking around, but I couldn't like engage with anybody. I did take photos of the people, like some of the cosplays were amazing.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I don't
we
know
got yeah, it's like the Power Rangers and Rita and we had there was this one from Stargate. You guys remember like the Guardians, the evil Guardians Stargate? So this guy did like the whole costume.
I've seen the movie of Stargate.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's in the movie. So if you've watched the movie, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I found a couple Sailor Jupiters, so I was able to take a little photo with my Sailor Jupiter and them. That was fun.
Very nice.
Let's see. Well, lots of Jokers, lots of Jedis, lots of Batmans. Spider-Mans were all over the place. Like there was an outburst of Spider-Man. And Miles Morales. If you count him or not as Spider-Man, there was a lot of Miles Morales.
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Miles will always be Miles Morales, not Spider-Man, because Peter is Spider-Man.
Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man I can accept.
People were really happy, and I did find a Nazgul.
A Nazgul, nice.
I found, and then Sauron was there.
Nice.
And Destiny. There was a whole booth of people cosplaying as Destiny.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Nice.
yeah, it was very cool.
So when it comes to Destiny, Maria, was there any people at the convention who were paying respects to Lance Reddick by any chance? You know, Savala's voice actor.
I really don't know because it was a booth that was in one of the alleys, and basically what they did was they had all the armor. So I have no idea what of Destiny. Like the only thing that I know of is like the characters and how they look. So and all of it comes from Kat, like the hijabi gamer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really don't know much about it, but it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So Maria, one question: Did you get to meet any celebrities?
I did. So I met Kate McFadden, Kate McFadden, which is Dr. Beverly Crusher from Star Trek.
Oh,
very nice.
I got to meet her. Somebody very stealthily took a photo of me, my mom, and her talking together because I didn't have like money. I had no cash for that, and they're really expensive. So, but I was able to meet her. That was super cool. And then today I got to chat like just a couple minutes with Todd. Oh, Captain Brenshaw from Picard season 3. Oh gosh, I don't remember his last name. But,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, so I did meet him, and I did talk to him because he was interviewed by my really, really good friend, Danny from Comic and Cosmetics. And she told me that if I got to see him and got to talk to him, that please say hi on her behalf. So yeah, I did that. And he was pretty much free because, well, there was Michelle, don't know her last name, again, Picard, seasons 1, 2, and 3. She was partner with 7 of 11. 7 of 9.
So this actually you got me the Todd Dashwick, I think his name is.
Yes.
He plays
him.
He plays Captain Liam Shaw.
Yep, Captain Liam Shaw. That's it. Yep. Great performance in that season. I thoroughly enjoyed season 3 of Picard. I did not watch 2 or 1. I just went directly to 3.
Oh wow! So you skipped it, Maria. Wow.
Yeah, nah. I wasn't in for the woke stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm not into this stuff.
Oh no, I totally get why you wouldn't want to watch it. That's absolutely fine.
But season 3 was good. I enjoyed season 3. I did go to a one of the panels, which was, what was it? Tricks and the process of cosplaying, but I fell asleep. I was so tired.
Well, I can definitely relate to you, Maria.
I'm so sorry. I have much respect to many people. I have met several types of people all over the place. I have friends on both sides, both left and right. But when you start off a panel saying, "Oh yes, I'm queer," or "I'm this, I'm that," and my pronouns are this or that, and "Oh yeah," and we're joking around, it's like, "Oh, you straights," it's like, we tolerate you. I'm like, oh man, come on, leave politics out of it.
Yeah, politics.
We're talking about cosplaying. So that was the only panel that I went to. Unfortunately, it started off like that, and then, but I mean, I understand what they were trying to get to, but I just no. It's pretty unfortunate, but anyway, like I said, I was so tired, I fell asleep. So most of it, I don't know what happened. But it was a really nice place. It was really weird to get to the subway because I took public transport, so it was a lot of fun just walking on the streets. Like, I am the only one cosplaying, and it was a major cosplay. I went as Legolas today.
Very nice.
Beautiful cape. Yeah, it was really good. And so I got on the bus, and the bus driver was like smiling and is like, yeah. And I'm like, good morning. And, like, my bright smile. And then on the subway, I was the only cosplayer. And then when I get to like Union Station, which is near the convention, I just start seeing cosplayers. And since I was kind of like, I didn't know where I was going, I just said, I'm going to follow the cosplayers and I'm going to get to it. And it worked. It was so funny. But yeah, a really good time. Really, really good time.
Well, I'm glad you had an amazing time, Maria. That's amazing.
Oh, Lucamus. I did see a Optimus Prime there.
Oh, did you? Wow.
I didn't manage to. Yeah. Completely made out of cardboard, but handmade. Oh, wow. And yeah, it was pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Like, so many people investing in that. But how about you guys? I'm sorry, I didn't want to hog all the space.
We've been pretty good, yeah. I've been out today, Maria, and yeah. But I'm pretty exhausted out at the stable, but I'm happy to be doing my stream talking to everyone.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have all had a very nice chat.
Cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. And we're talking about how we've been watching loads of, like, old things, really, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, to tell you the truth, nowadays, old is better than new within movies.
Far better than new.
Yeah, it is. Much better.
Oh, yes.
Because it's not woke. It doesn't have any politics. It actually is well written. It actually has people that cares about what they're making. And no stupid lecture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, basically, my entire point with all woke stuff.
Like, I don't want to be lectured about this. Just give me a good movie, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I want to be entertained. I don't want to be lectured about how bad I am as a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
Evil.
Yeah, but I don't want to be lectured because I'm apparently an evil white man.
So funny.
Yeah.
It's funny because the people who lecture are the white people, and like, I can tell you, like, most in Latin America, guys, like, nobody cares.
And yeah.
It's like really nobody cares. Like, you could be white, black, brown, gray, green, yellow, orange, and nobody would. They judge you for the content of your character, not the color of your skin.
Yeah. So, Maria, when it comes to older things, have you ever seen a film called Batman Ninja?
No.
All right.
I haven't.
Well, I'm actually quite surprised because it's an anime film.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can tell because of the animation. It's even made in Japan as well, and I saw it this week and I absolutely loved it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, because the thing is, Marie, is that I personally think that other countries do a better job making films than Hollywood do these days, which is why I'm watching their films.
Yes.
So that's why I'm planning to watch some films made in like Japan, for example, and it's actually as well why next week I'm planning to watch a film made in Japan called Spirited Away.
Oh, nice!
It's a really good movie.
You're gonna love it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Well, just brilliant. Brilliant in every way.
I personally really liked Rurouni Kenshin. That film, that's a Japanese version, and it's very bloody, but oh man, the choreography, like the martial arts choreography is stunning.
Well, I'd love to.
Really good.
What's it called? What's it called again, Maria? This film in Japan that you're a fan of?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Okay.
I'll send it to you afterwards. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
You can find it on Netflix, or if you don't have it, you can find it elsewhere.
All right.
But I really enjoyed it.
And also, look, you'll be seeing in that it actually you'll be seeing that it actually deserved the Oscar for Best Animated Feature of 2001.
All right.
In fact, well, talking about anime, I'm seeing that there's a lot of not old ones, like the older animes are like being not rebooted but remasterized, you could say. And so like Sailor Moon has been remasterized, and this one here, Rurouni Kenshin, has also been remasterized. And
yeah, how do you spell Rurouni Kenshin, Marie? How do you spell it?
Let me just check. Give me 5 seconds.
Take your time.
Because I'm using my phone.
Yeah, because I am definitely really into Japanese fighting, of course, and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's spelled R-U.
Yeah.
R-O-U-N-I. So Rurouni.
Rurouni Kenshin.
And then the second word is Kenshin.
Kenshin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found it. Brilliant.
I enjoyed it, but then again, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and if you don't like it,
course.
That's, I mean, all power to you. I just like the choreography because I'm a big martial arts fan.
Yeah, me too. I love martial arts. And when it comes to Star Wars film, like stuff like that as well, Maria. I definitely as well think. Have you by any chance seen a trailer for Rebel Moon, Maria?
No, I haven't.
Is it
good?
It looks good from the look of it, yeah. So I'm definitely very keen on seeing it when it drops to Netflix.
Like I'll tell you this though, the trailer was absolutely sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Rebel Moon. Okay.
It was awesome.
It's going to be out on Netflix towards the end of this year, and definitely really looking forward to it. And of course,
wow.
Yeah. And also, did you guys hear that Zack Snyder said he's interested in doing a Gears of War movie? And that I can definitely see happening, because Gears of War is like a dark franchise. It's very dark and graphic, of course, involving like locust enemies and all that. It's very dark and graphic. And Zack Snyder does do dark films, right? So I think it could be right up his street. It could be right up his street.
Like he did like Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League,
Dawn of the Dead.
I think I said. Yeah. Did he do Dawn of the Dead?
He did a 2004 remake of it.
Yeah, he did. Dawn of the Dead and then the new one.
Yeah, that was the Army of the Dead.
Yeah, that was a new film he did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't watch zombie movies. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's fine. Totally understandable.
That's the only thing that it gives me nightmares. I kid you not.
I can understand why. Totally. Yeah, I mean, I'm a massive fan of zombies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of zombie films, yeah. I mean, you've just said maybe you're not a fan of them, because I was going to recommend Train to Busan if you've not seen that.
Masterpiece.
Yeah. If you guys want a zombie film that's actually done really well, I can't recommend Train to Busan enough.
And Luke, are you going to be checking out the sequel?
I'll probably do it for your benefit, Shadow.
Hello, guys. Sorry for popping out so unexpectedly before I had some.
Oh, it's fine, Alexander. Don't worry about it. You must have been busy.
Yes, and hello, Maria.
Yes, I saw you. I just saw your message today. I did see it.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
here's the thing. I just moved house last week. So I was in the middle of packing, and today I had the Comic-Con. But I plan to do the thing. I was planning to do the thing. If not tonight, tomorrow in the morning. Then I am free. So you will be receiving a document from me today or tomorrow in the morning. I really want to apologize for that.
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it's fine, totally fine, because yeah, I remember last week, Alexander, you asked me if Maria was on the stream, but you weren't on because you were busy, weren't you, Maria?
Yeah, no, I was. I like I said, I was moving house, so I'm now in my new place.
All right, well, hope it's all going well
thankfully-
for you.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. I love it. It's very cozy. So, well, Rebel Moon, yes, I did see the trailer. It does look really good.
Yeah, it does. I'm very excited to see it. And I see that the team I support, Manchester United, narrowly beats Nottingham Forest today, 3-2. Get in. Yeah, because if you guys didn't know, I'm a soccer fan, so yeah. I'll just keep up to date with my team I support.
Which one is it?
Manchester United, I support them.
Oh, bravo! We're friends.
Wait, do you as well, Maria?
Yes, Manchester United.
Oh, get in. I mean, how popular are they, you know, where you live, Maria? Are they popular where you live?
Oh, well, here in Canada, football, because for me it's football, it's not soccer.
Yeah, because I know for my American roots it's called soccer, yeah.
So, here, football is not that big, but in Latin America, it's huge, and people are like either Manchester United or Real Madrid or Barca, and who's the other one? They're not big Chelsea, but there's another English football team. It's not Manchester United.
Is the other team red by any chance? Do they wear red shirts, Maria? Because it could be Liverpool.
I think so.
It could be Liverpool.
Liverpool, that's it. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, they're popular.
Yeah, they're very, very, very popular.
Yeah.
The Champions League is super popular down there.
Take care about all it.
So.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Manchester United since I was 7, and I'm never going to stop supporting them.
Cute. Awesome.
Yeah. Wow, we've seen.
Who is working?
I think it's Alexander working really hard.
So hard.
Yes. Well, it's because, Maria, here's the situation. Because basically, I thought that you disappeared for a while, and so I already got someone to do basically, I told someone to do those sounds, but since you're back, I need to tell them, you know, not to do them after all, you know?
Okay, all right. No, whatever you want. I mean, it is your movie, and I just apologize for not completing.
Yeah, no. It's all right. It's just that obviously I didn't know if you'd return or not, so I got someone to substitute for now. But I now need to inform them that you know that you're back and that I'm gonna give them an update. You know.
Sorted, then, yeah.
Well, yeah, Maria, I sent you a Final Cut Pro if you're asking.
Yes. Like I said, I'm using my phone for this call, so when I get off, I'll definitely watch it and that's for Catalina, right? And definitely download it.
Yeah, that's the updated version for Catalina.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
So yeah, that typing's really loud, isn't it?
I think Oppo uses a MacBook, doesn't he?
I mean,
maybe I don't know.
I mean, I think so. I mean, every stream I've been on and when Alex joins, I can always hear his typing. Like ever since I joined the streams, it's always been like that. you know?
Yeah.
So I pretty much just expect it to happen. Like, fastest typer in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't give myself that credit now.
I mean, like, I can tell you type faster than me.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't even type that fast when I use my laptop.
I suppose I can type really fast on mine too.
Yeah, I type also really fast sometimes.
Yeah.
I do type fast.
Well, another reason why I don't really type fast is because I'm always looking down at the keyboard.
Yeah, understandable.
What, they don't teach you guys typewriting skills in high school now?
Well, I was supposed to learn that. Well, Maria, I actually graduated high school this year, but basically, I was actually supposed to know that since like elementary school, but it never worked on me for some reason.
Oh man! No, back in the day,
like elementary school days is when they're supposed to teach you.
Oh really?
I can hear like an echo in my room for some reason for Ozzy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard it too. But yeah, when I was in my elementary school days, that's when they were supposed to teach you the correct way to type. But I guess for some reason it just never worked on me.
By the way, I told this to Luke already, so he's well aware. But I think this is a major life change, very major life change for me, and I think you guys might want to know about this as well.
What is it?
Yeah, would you guys want to hear?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so as you guys might know, maybe not, obviously I basically, at the beginning of summer, I completed, the last year of school. I did my final exams. I graduated the school I was in. And now I am officially in university studying filmmaking.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Congrats!
And not only that, one second, I'll be...
Oh.
Wow, congratulations, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, very happy for you, Alexander.
Very happy for you.
Yes, yeah. And I was going to say, and also, as you might know, guys, of course, I'm from Russia. I've lived my whole life in Russia. But I'm going for the 3 years, at the very least, for the next 3 years that I'm going to be studying here, I have relocated to where my university is, which is here in Los Angeles.
Oh.
You're in LA?
Yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
so
travel
cool.
to LA is so expensive that I decided to not go there next year. I'm not paying $1,000 for a ticket.
Yeah, and so far the classes themselves start on Monday, but we've already had 3 days where I met with my classmates, like orientation, health and learning, immigration things, health and safety, respect, meeting all of the teachers, staff members, the dean, meeting all the other students, all different trainings and all of that kind of stuff. So it's been amazing so far for 3 days that I've already been studying. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy for you that you're studying what you really want, eh?
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, congrats. We're very happy for you.
Thank you.
And hope everything...
You've been working on your portfolio and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go now because I still have stuff to do, and I do want to record Opo's last things.
Oh, it's fine.
It's been a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the result, Opo. Really, for Xander.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you are looking forward. I hope not to disappoint.
No. All of the stuff that I've been doing, like for Blaze, for you, I also been asked to do a very, very small part for for a friend who actually lives also, I think, in LA, and he's a producer, screenwriter.
Really? Oh, wow.
Good. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can put you in touch with him. He's a really nice guy. He has been working on a video game called Whispers in the Twilight, I think it is. And,
oh, wow.
He's putting on this. I think I don't know what it is. I think it's an animated film that he asked me to play a very, very small part. But really nice guy.
Well, that's great.
Well, thank you so much for taking time to speak to us, Maria, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah, thank you so much for taking time to speak to us. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, same, guys. I'll try to make next week, but I don't want to
it's fine, yeah. If you can't make it, it's not a problem. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
Totally fine.
All right. All
Well,
right, guys.
take care,
See ya.
Maria. See you, Maria. Take care. May the force be with you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Next week. Yeah, Maria.
Bye.
Take care. Always a pleasure.
I miss her already.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, always miss her already.
The message I sent you in the night chat.
I know. But Blaze, I don't know Richard Epker that well, so I don't think meeting him is appropriate. Like, I wasn't even on the chat where you guys talked, so I don't think, I think it's too, well, it's not inappropriate, I would say, but I don't think he would want to, just meet me randomly, even, especially since I wasn't even in the chat before. So, thank you, Blaze, but probably not.
Oh, okay then. Well, he is going to London next year, so I'll meet him in London.
Yeah. Blaze, Blaze, I was also thinking, right, when it comes to voice actors, Blaze, who you're in touch with, have you ever considered doing interviews where it's just you and the actor talking, basically, just you and them on your channel?
Oh, I have that idea set up, but I just need to figure out a way how to execute it well so far.
Well, Blaze, you told me about using Streamlabs, right? So why do you use that?
I could, but Streamlabs has an issue on High Sierra for some reason. It doesn't record audio.
Oh no, that sucks.
So I might have to use Skype to do it.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea. I see Daniel's here. Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, so I decided to make a tiny bit of a change today for myself.
Your hairstyle that you've had before is gone, Daniel. How come you've changed it?
Well, right now it's 110 degrees.
Oh, is it?
And yeah, so I figured today would be a nice day for a haircut, but I'm not looking to get one anytime soon, at least in the next 5 months. And so, yeah, just got one today. Don't plan on cutting it anytime soon. But yeah, as you can see, my hair no longer, yellow.
Wow. Yeah. And Daniel, are you aware of what I got today, shopping?
No, I wasn't here when it happened.
Well, I got Blu-rays of Evil Dead Rise and Renfield.
For Evil Dead Rise and for Renfield.
Yeah, because I definitely love those two horror films, and I thought I'd get them. And I just got the Xbox One exclusive game, Killer Instinct, which is basically like Mortal Kombat for Xbox One, and I got a figure of Spider-Gwen from Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I was definitely very lucky to get those. Yeah. So yeah, what we're talking about, guys, just then before after Maria left.
Blaze setting up individual interviews.
Yeah, of course.
I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. I think it'd be a good idea that Blaze will do that, really, because he seems really keen on doing it, and because Richard Epker seems very active on social media, he could be your first choice, Blaze, couldn't he?
By the way, Blaze, will you get any other actors on the streams? Because I think you mentioned Jim Cummings at one point. If you ever manage to do that, that'd be just so incredible. Because Jim is like one of my favorite voice actors.
What, isn't he all-time favorite voice actor, Alexander Jim Cummings?
He is, but at the same time, it's tough to say an all-time favorite.
I tell you what, Alexander. If there's that many that you love, how about you don't do favorites with me in this case? Because it's hard for you to choose, isn't it?
Maybe. Well, maybe, but at the same time, you know, someone like for instance, let's say I don't know, D. Bradley Baker, I much prefer over someone like, I don't know, Gray Delisle, you know?
Well, I can see why, because D is a very, very talented voice actor, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one question I'll also to ask is, if you guys were to meet your favorite celebrity of all time, say favorite actor or actress or something, what would you bring with you to get them to sign?
Oh, man.
Well, for me, for Johnny Depp, I would have brought Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Very nice.
Well, when it comes to Chris Pratt, oh man,
I mean, actually, come to think of it, Shadow, what is your favorite thing with Chris Pratt's in?
favorite thing that Chris Pratt's in, oh man,
because he's an absolute legend, Chris Pratt.
Man, it is so hard for me to pick my favorite thing is, and I mean, I loved him in Terminal List. I mean, he was awesome in that.
That's my favorite role of his so far.
And of course, he's great in the Guardians films, the Lego movies of Mario,
Jurassic World.
Yeah, of course.
Magnificent Seven. I think he was great in that. I think he's great in anything, Chris Pratt.
I think it's yeah, all right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite hard, really.
I'll
tell you what, Shadow. What would you get James Earl Jones to sign?
Well, I mean, if I had Empire, I would love him to sign that.
Wait, I mean, do you have Empire on Blu-ray, Shadow?
Not yet.
Oh wow, you better get it as soon as possible. Then, you know, from Amazon or whatever it is you get it films from.
Well, I do have Rogue One.
We could get him to sign that. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll probably ask this. I'll ask this in the after party if I'm there. Yeah.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries. We'll be done in about I think it's 43 minutes as well, from the look of things. So if
we're gonna talk about like,
Ozzy, I know one thing, right? You've already met Nolan North, your favorite voice actor, and he signed Uncharted 4, didn't he, Ozzy?
Yeah, he already did.
Yeah, is that the only thing you got him to sign?
Yeah, that was the only thing.
All right. I can already guess that if you were to meet Spielberg, you get him to sign E.T., wouldn't you?
I was actually about to bring that up.
And is that true?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, of course. Because it's his favorite film, of course. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm guessing if you met Sam Raimi, you'd probably get him to sign Spider-Man 2.
Obviously, no question.
Or just the trilogy as a whole.
Probably, yeah.
If I were to ever meet Johnny Depp, I would get him to sign my Edwards and Blu-ray.
I've got the trilogy in like a box set, so I'll go and sign that.
Yeah, I gotta upgrade my Pirates of the Caribbean movies because currently right now I only have them on DVD, the trilogy to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get those movies.
Need to get upgrade mine. Plus, I'm not even sure if the DVDs even still work or not.
If I was to meet Keanu Reeves, guys, I'd get into some my Blu-ray of John Wick. But then again, well, guys, because Keanu Reeves is probably, in my opinion, the nicest guy on earth, he'd probably sign everything I have, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. And if I was to meet my favorite voice actor of all time, Peter Cullen, I'd ask him to sign my Steelbook Bumblebee. And if I was to meet Gina Carano, because I've not got the Mandalorian and films on shows on Blu-ray yet, I'd ask her to sign my DVD of Terra Prairie.
Well, look,
that's a great movie.
Well, look, when you bring up Mandalorian, I have noticed that Disney is planning on releasing them on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I noticed too. Really, pretty strange, really, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they're losing money right now, so
probably, yeah. I mean, Alexander, you know how you praise Terra Prairie? Have you actually watched it?
No, I just like the fact that it exists because it gave Gina Carano a place to act when everyone else, like Disney, turned their backs on her and allowed her to continue her career.
Yes, it's an amazing movie, and I can't recommend it enough to any guys have not seen it.
It's a great example of an underrated gem.
It's my favorite film from last year as well.
Same goes for me.
Yeah.
Same here, man.
Yeah. What else? Okay. Daniel, I know that unfortunately your favorite actor of all time, Philip Seymour Hoffman, is no longer with us, is he? So, but if he was still here, what would you get him to sign if you have any films he's in?
Actually, before I answer that, I'm going to loop back around to what you guys were saying about signing memorabilia for celebrities. So you know how I went to that Comic-Con last month?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
So I just brought up a list of all of the actors and people that I recognize, and I will tell you guys straight up right now, what would I would like them to sign, if that's okay, before I get to Philip Seymour Hoffman.
It's fine, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so if I were to ever meet Elizabeth Olsen, I would have her sign. I would, of course, have to buy it, but I would have to sign either a DVD or a Blu-ray of Kill Your Darlings, and I would tell her, "You were fantastic acting alongside Harry Potter and Green Goblin. You were fantastic in that movie."
That's very nice.
If I were to ever meet Andrew Garfield, I would have him sign my Blu-ray of Hacksaw Ridge.
Good choice. I have that as well.
Yeah. If I were to ever meet Brie Larson and Haley Steinfeld again, I would probably choose. For Brie, I would go with Room, and for Haley, I'll go with Bumblebee because both movies are really fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I would also
Quinton's being mentioned.
And then I would also, and then I would also have both of them sign my pictures that I have, and I'm planning to get them framed pretty soon.
Very nice.
If I were to meet either Emilia Clarke or Kit Harington, I would have Emilia sign the rom-com she did with Sam Claflin, Me Before You. And if I were to meet Kit Harington, I would probably have to force myself to buy the movie Pompeii just for him to, sign it.
Oh, God. Good luck with that, Daniel. That film, in my opinion, was rubbish.
Don't worry, I'm just messing with you. Well, I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to that movie, Kit Harington was the best part of it.
Yeah, I'd say it was.
Yeah, don't worry. I would never do that to Kit Harington.
But if I should do meet them, I would have them sign my Game of Thrones seasons 1 to 7 in the collection.
Yeah, I have series 1 to 7 on DVD in a box set, so I'd ask them all to sign that.
Yeah, I actually got mine right here.
Yeah. Daniel, wasn't Ming Na Wen at one of those conventions you went to, Ming Na Wen?
Yeah, she would. And if I were to meet her, I would have her sign my Blu-ray for Mulan, which was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I have Mulan on Blu-ray as well, so yeah, I'd get to sign that as well.
All right. Actually, okay, if I were to ever meet Kit Harington, I would have him sign my Blu-ray of How to Train Your Dragon.
Good
since he was one of the voice actors for it.
Yeah, in the second and third film, yeah, as Eric. Yeah, that's my favorite voice for all of his.
Yeah. So I've talked Elizabeth, I've talked Andrew, I've done Brie, Emilia, Kit, Haley, Ming-Na. Oh, if I were to meet Asher Angel and Alakwa Cox again, since they were the other two guys I met, I would have him. Well, I would have Alakwa sign my poster for Hawkeye, and if I were to meet Asher, instead of taking a picture with him again, I would have him sign my 4K of Shazam.
Good choice. Yeah, I do the same as well. Yeah.
If I were to meet Chuck Woody Iljuti, if I horribly left his name, I do apologize for that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it looks like a complicated name to pronounce. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. If I had to choose, instead of going for Guardians Volume 3 or for Peacemaker, I would instead ask him to sign my Blu-ray of John Wick Chapter 2.
Yeah, good choice.
Katie Sackhoff was also there, and
nice.
Thankfully, I would never in a million years ask her to sign a physical release of Halloween Resurrection. Like, there's no way I would ever do that to her.
Yeah, good choice.
I would probably have to choose Battlestar Galactica because I thought she was really good in that. Maybe one of her Chronicles of Riddick movies. I forget if she was in the third one or the second one, but one of those.
I think it's in the third one. Yeah, the most recent one, yeah, similarly called Riddick.
Yeah. And then the last one on there that I recognize is Felicia Day. She was one of the supporting actors for Supernatural, and I would have her sign a poster for Supernatural.
Very nice.
I would have just gone with the Clone Wars season she was in, where she first appeared.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was in Clone Wars. She plays Bo-Katan.
Yeah, that's Katie Sackhoff.
No, I mean, no, I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about Felicia Day.
No, Katie Sackhoff. What?
Yeah, I mean, I could choose season 5 of Clone Wars or something for Katie, but as far as like Felicia Day, I would choose Supernatural since, well, she wasn't in Clone Wars, obviously.
Yeah.
As far as for Philip Seymour Hoffman, if he were still alive, I would ask him to sign my Blu-ray for Twister.
Oh yeah, was he in that, Daniel? Because I've not seen that
he was
film
one
yet.
of the supporting characters.
Well,
and
I'll be sure I'll give
by
it.
the name of Dusty.
Yeah, I'll be sure I'll give it a watch for him and of course for the late Bill Paxton, may rest in peace, and the rest of the cast.
Yeah, it's from the same director as Speed, and if you love Speed, I'm pretty sure you'll love Twister.
I do love Speed. And so Daniel, what would you get your favorite comedian Chris Tucker to sign?
Well, I would choose one of his movies that I feel like kind of gets underseen. I would choose Money Talks, the comedy he did with Charlie Sheen. I would have him sign that. That, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated comedies of all time.
I'll see if I can watch that one day.
Also, I also appreciate that Charlie Sheen actually wouldn't do the movie if Chris Tucker didn't get first billing, meaning that he was the actor who got the most money. I guess one of the Rush Hour movies, if I didn't have a copy of Money Talks for Chris Tucker.
Yeah, makes sense. I'd also love to get Air on Blu-ray as well one day when that comes out on Blu-ray. I loved Air. I
just hope it does, because Amazon Prime is very hit or miss with their physical releases.
Yeah, it is. You just take forever to finally release a movie physically when they do release them on there.
Hey, is anybody here familiar with someone by the name of Robert Barker?
Robert Barker?
Well, I've heard that he's just passed away on the internet. Everyone is tweeting about him.
Yeah, into that horse of Price is Right, Daniel.
Yeah, he is. And I just found out he passed away a minute ago, so I just want to say my condolences.
Yeah, he was 99. Rest in peace to him. I know him being in Happy Gilmore in a cameo. That was really funny.
Yeah, he was pretty funny in that.
Hilarious.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I think Happy Gilmore is another example of an underrated gem of a comedy movie. Yeah, definitely love that movie. Yeah, Charlie Cox and John Bernthal are awesome. Would love to meet both two as well.
They were actually at MegaCon a few months ago, over where Ozzy lives right now.
Oh, wow.
According to some people I know who went there, they got like a mile and a half worth of a line. It's like these lines that, I guess, according to what they had to say, you would have to wait 5 hours just to meet either John Bernthal or Charlie Cox. That must have been something I would never do, but kudos to them for waiting that long in line.
Yeah, well done for waiting. Yeah, I'd hate to wait in a long queue for ages.
I mean, if you're going to do that, then you might as well just arrive very early then.
Yeah, good idea.
You should try the Phantom Menace treatment, where people would literally camp out outside of the movie theater before the Phantom Menace came out, so they could get first in line.
Yeah, the people even did with a premiere for one of the Hobbit films. Yeah, I think it was the third one by Bar 5 Army. They stayed in tents outside, but where it was premiering, and as a result, the cast members went to say hello to them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, love how we did. I think it was Lee Pace. I think one of them. What are you singing, Alexander?
No, I'm just singing some randomly nothing. Because it was a bit of silence. So.
Yeah, awkward silence.
Well, if you don't want any silence, guys, say something.
Something.
Yeah,
Something. There, I said something.
Something.
Something. Dark side.
Oh yeah, the Family Guy.
Something.
Family Guy scene, which later became an actual episode parody of Empire Strikes Back.
And that will also be my favorite episode.
What, the whole Family Guy series, Shadow?
Yes.
Wow. I can definitely see why.
Then again, though, it is a parody of a favorite movie.
Yeah, exactly, and it was hilarious.
But if you were to ask me what my favorite episode of the main Family Guy episodes are, then that's Road to the Multiverse.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
And wow, it shocks me that even Family Guy got Multiverse right.
Yeah, it did. And oh yeah, as well, guys.
That is just sad.
Yeah, when I found Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate yesterday, I was clearing out my room and I actually found a notepad where basically I wrote down like a zombie survival guide in rules, right? And I did it in the style of cartoons, basically, when I was a kid.
Hey, since we're on the topic of favorite Family Guy episodes, I did a little bit of research. One that I always found to be extremely funny was when Quagmire's dad becomes a woman, and Brian does this thing, and then Quagmire gets furious at him. Like, I just remember laughing so hard when I first saw that episode.
Yeah, back when Family Guy was actually funny.
Yeah, before it went downhill, of course.
And I can watch for that I can watch for that show going downhill because I watch it for you guys' benefits.
Do you guys remember when Peter Griffin fought Homer Simpson?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that was the Simpsons guy crossover.
Yeah, that was another good episode, I guess.
It was also pretty dark as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Stewie kidnapped all of Bart's enemies.
Yeah, he did.
Including Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, indeed.
And plus Stewie went all saw Nelson.
Yeah. And oh yeah, as well, guys. You know how I wrote the zombie survival guide, and I did it in the style of cartoons when I was a kid. I actually made references to other things, and you know, on talking with Simpsons, do you guys remember that episode where they become like zombies due to burgers?
Yeah, it was one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Yeah, well, I made a reference to that where basically rule number 6 is don't be loud when out in the open, and I made a reference to when Homer goes out of the house and he yells out, "Oh man, that breeze feels good," and then the horse chase after him. Yeah, so like I drew a Simpsons in this book, guys. See, I drew this. Where look, he yells out, then we get chased by a muncher, which here is Mr. Burns. And
I miss old Simpsons.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Simpsons was dead.
Yeah.
And I had to clearly waste my time on.
Yeah, you made that choice, didn't you, Shadow?
Yeah.
And yeah, I also did it, you know, in the style of other things, which is, you know, make sure survivors you meet are trustworthy, because yeah, see here how, you know, that's supposed to be, you know, the main character or something meets a survivor, and he's asking, "Can I join you? I'm desperate." Then the main guy says, "Sure," but then look, when he's in the house, he says, "Give me all your stuff." You see what I mean? Well, you've got to trust the people outside, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might probably do more with cartoon stuff, really. It was actually a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, when Brian yells at a baby, where he goes, you know, "Wow, you like that, huh?"
To be honest, that is one of my favorite moments of time, because the amount of times I've been to restaurants, I've been nearly so tempted to do that.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. You could get kicked out of a restaurant for doing that.
Yeah, because like I'm just close to losing my cool whenever I have to hear that going on for like, I don't know, maybe like half an hour or more than that.
I mean, the parents should you know, see what's wrong, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm just like, do something, be a parent.
Yeah, but
speaking of a Family Guy.
Yeah.
So speaking of Family Guy, do you guys agree that Herbert the P word is probably the funniest character in the entire show?
One of them. One of them, anyways.
I mean, my favorite character is, Apollo the Griffin family themselves, really, to be honest.
Yeah, in terms of like the non-Griffin characters, I would say Herbert the Keyword is probably the funniest out of all of them.
I mean, I love Cleveland before he got recast, of course.
I do like Joe and Quagmire. Oh, speaking of Quagmire, do you guys remember when Quagmire got kidnapped and forced into a garage or something?
Yeah,
probably,
by Psycho Girlfriend, yeah. Yeah, of course I remember that episode.
Oh, this one's pretty cool. This is one where I'm going to upload it into the No Mic chat, but apparently Quagmire and Brian have a conversation.
No.
It's kind of funny because they're both voiced by Seth MacFarlane.
Guys, I got some pretty bad news.
What?
Well, you know how we unfortunately lost Bob Barker earlier today? Well, it's just unfortunately been confirmed, guys, that we've just lost Arlene Sorkin.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man. You've got to be kidding.
Would you let me know who that is, please, Lucas?
She's a voice of Harley Quinn in Batman animated series, Alexander.
The original voice of Harley.
May she forever rest in peace, because I thought her Harley Quinn was fantastic in Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, she was.
And I loved her in Arkham Asylum. And she was amazing in Arkham.
Yeah. Tomorrow's community post will probably pay my respects to her, I think. Paul do that. It's really sad how, first of all, last year we unfortunately lost David Warner and then Kevin Conroy, and now we've unfortunately lost Arlene Sorkin.
And I do not want to think about who's next.
Me neither. It doesn't bear thinking about.
And also, I just really hate that we always lose the good people in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
But the bad people seem to always get another chance.
Yeah, speaking of bad people in Hollywood, do you guys want to hear a story?
Yeah, of course.
So I was over at my friend's house. He shall be remained nameless, and he was So this was happened about a few days ago, and I was just over there. We were playing Gran Turismo because, the movie just came out, and while I will see it on streaming, I won't see it in theaters. I am looking forward to it since it's Neil Blomkamp, and also you got David Harbour in there. So we were playing Gran Turismo, and as soon as we were done, he was like, "Hey, do you want to watch a movie?" And I was like, "All right, sure." So he wanted to show me this movie called Never Back Down. It's a movie I'd never heard of before, and he was like, "Hey, this is my favorite movie of all time." So we watched it, and then 5 minutes in, I saw someone who I absolutely hate, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I appreciate this is your favorite movie of all time, but I'm going to go home early because I cannot stand the person who I'm just watching."
Oh, dear.
Who was it?
Never Back Down has gone down in history to be one of the first on-screen performances of Mrs. Turd.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh no! I just searched it up.
Apparently, she plays the love interest to her main character.
Yeah, and what's sad is that this film unfortunately wastes discount Tom Cruise, Evan Peters, and Djimon Hounsou, which I thought was just unbelievable.
Yeah, I always thought that this actor Sean Forrest has a likeness to Tom Cruise a little bit.
For a split second, I actually thought that was Tom Cruise.
I mean, I believe that he was in a parody movie where he pretended to be Tom Cruise, so I guess the people in Hollywood must have thought that too. So anyway, yeah, as I said before, with the exception of Zombieland, I cannot bring myself to watch a movie with that person, so moving on at least.
Yeah, I mean, Zombieland, of course, is satisfying because you see it turn into a zombie.
I mean, obviously, everyone loves Jesse Eisenberg, so it's obviously cool to see him just, kill the zombie.
Yeah, puts out a misery.
I mean, I'm just gonna skip the double tap, to be honest, because I'm gonna stick with my word. I am never watching another movie with Amber Turd.
Pull for best.
So that means Aquaman's leaving my room, unfortunately, because I can't watch the movie the same.
Are you gonna sell it, Ozzy?
No, I'm just moving the movie, just taking it out of my room.
Fair
I'm not
enough.
gonna sell it.
Fair enough.
Because I can't look at her the same way. I just can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because she's a monster.
Yeah, she attempted to ruin the career with Mr. Depp, but thankfully, however, Mr. Depp had the last laugh because he's starring in an upcoming film, and he got lots of praise at the Cannes Film Festival, and he's got lots of friends on his side now who have never turned against him, which I really appreciate. And where is she? She's now, of course, in, shall I say, exile in Spain, isn't she?
Yep. Fully blacklisted.
Yeah.
But then again, Amber Heard deserves way worse.
Yeah.
The good news is that many of my classmates in my university also hate Amber Heard.
Well,
Nice.
for that, Alexander, they have my respect.
Oh yes.
Yeah, did I tell you this in my law class in my junior year of high school, where everybody, including the teacher, hated Amber Heard? Didn't I tell you that before?
Well, you know what? I don't remember you saying about Ozzy, but I mean, you know what? Your teacher has also earned my respect for hating her as well.
Yeah, literally, he roasted the hell out of her one
Yeah.
class period.
And also, guys, I'm just gonna say this: Amber Heard deserves to die.
Put it this way, guys, I'm not got any nice things to say to her.
Yeah,
Is it okay if I share something with you guys really quick?
Share whatever you want, Daniel. Yeah, go ahead. That's what the streams are about.
So, you guys know that last month when I went to Texas, I had the fortune of meeting certain people and taking pictures with them. And I just found out something related to the whole Johnny Depp Amber Turd situation that honestly made me respect this person more. You guys ready?
And who is this person, Daniel? Yeah, tell us.
It would be Mrs. Larson.
All right. What did she say now?
So, and over at Cannes, when Johnny Depp was promoting his movie, there was this.
Oh wait, I think I know about this, Daniel. Isn't it where they tried to ask about his film and she said no, I don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, but it wasn't about his film. It was about him specifically, the person. And she was caught off guard because the guy was like, "Hey, what are your thoughts on Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial? Whose side are you on?" And she was like, "Why are you asking me that? Why don't you just leave me alone and leave Johnny Depp alone? Like, we're here to promote films. We're not here to gossip about Johnny Depp. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
and that made me respect her more.
She got a point.
Yeah, and also Daniel, that reporter is someone I do despise.
Yeah.
Asking that.
That Paul was an absolute idiot.
Yeah, it really is stupid.
So, anyway, no longer talking about Amber Turd and that horrible abomination. I would like to move on to something completely different.
Well, one
As
thing.
a matter of fact,
one thing I'd like to ask you, Daniel, is you know how you said you would want Andrew Garfield to sign your Hacksaw Ridge film? Is that because that's your favorite film he's in?
I would say that, yes.
Oh, right. So is Desmond your favorite role of Andrew Garfield, or is it Spider-Man or someone else?
I would say that Hacksaw Ridge is my favorite performance by Andrew Garfield, but obviously Spider-Man's my favorite role of his.
Very nice.
Like, from an acting standpoint, I would go Hacksaw Ridge, but easily my favorite role of his will always be Spider-Man. Because he is amazing, after all, isn't he?
Yeah, of course. Even the title says so.
Yeah, even in the crap sequel.
Indeed, yeah.
So I have a bit of an announcement to make. So in light of Dune 2 getting delayed, there are now only 2 movies that I can 100% guarantee to every single one of you that I will see in the theater. And for everything else, either it's unknown, or I refuse to watch it, or I'll just wait until it comes out into streaming. Can anyone guess what those 2 films are?
Is one of them going to be Wonka by any chance, Daniel?
Yes, you are correct.
Very nice. What else coming out this year? Wait, do you plan to watch Equalizer 3, Daniel?
Yeah, but in all honesty, I would actually prefer to watch The Creator over Equalizer 3 because with Equalizer 3, you know what you're getting. You're getting Denzel Washington being a badass. What I'm excited for about The Creator is it's an original sci-fi movie from a director and crew that I absolutely love. And it's Hollywood trusting someone with a big budget to tell an original sci-fi story. And that is something we desperately need, especially in light of this past summer where too many abominations came out that were just awful and they bombed.
Yeah.
I'm here to support original creative stories from a director and talented too, so I will be there day one for The Creator just to support it.
Good choice. So is that going to be another film you're watching too? Is that your other theatrical film you're going to be seeing?
Yes, that
Very
and
nice.
Wonka.
Very nice. And speaking of Wonka, guys, right? You know how Warner Brothers delayed one Timothée Chalamet film, which is Dune 2, but they didn't delay Wonka? You know what, guys? I sense favoritism.
Yep.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time they would delay one movie but kept another movie starring the same actor in its original release date.
Yeah, I don't understand it really, to be honest. Like, there's no excuse at all because Dune 2 was completed before the strike happened, so I don't understand it.
And if I recall, the VFX shots were also completed, so it's not like they need extra time to work on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just ridiculous, really. And in all honesty, I can't blame Don for not wanting to watch it now because all that marketing for it has now been made pointless in terms of a release date, of course. So yeah, all I can say, is that I just hope this extended wait for it will be worth it. I hope it will be.
Oh, it better be. I mean, if it actually does end up being crap, then I'm never watching another movie from Warner Bros. Ever again.
Yeah, because Warner Bros., in my opinion, really have lost their touch recently.
Yeah, both Disney and Warner Brothers. And it's really not a good timing for them because this year's literally both of their 100th year anniversaries.
Yeah, talk about bad timing, eh?
Yeah, because look at Universal and Paramount for the 100th year anniversaries from 2012. What they did that year was hits. This year at Disney, Warner Brothers, they've been bombs.
Yeah. And also, Daniel, speaking of watching films which are old and also not made by Hollywood, I do soon plan to check out Spirited Away, the Japanese movie.
So, that's pretty cool to know. I hope you have fun with it. It's it can get a little weird at times, but it is a masterpiece.
I'll be ready for it.
I'll say it again. It deserved the best animated feature Oscar.
I agree with Shadow, and even though I love Shrek, I do think Spirited Away is better than Shrek.
Oh, wow, I see Michael Chiklis is in it. That's pretty cool. I love Michael Chiklis.
There was also a couple other Studio Ghibli movies that I actually enjoy. Spirited Away is the magnum opus, but there's a few others that I do enjoy.
Wasn't Kiki Delivery also Studio Ghibli?
Yeah. Well,
yes. Because I loved watching that movie when I was a kid.
Is that film aimed at children, guys?
Yeah, the movie's rated G, I believe.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm actually going to rewatch it probably next week.
I mean, I am definitely keen on watching it, especially after As praised it, because when Geeks Gamer shared his anniversary of it, he replied to him saying that he loves this film.
Yeah, because to be fair with anime, there's actually very little animes where I actually dislike.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only at least 2 animes that I don't like, but other than that, the good majority of them I praised.
I mean, I do see as well that Spirited Away did win the Academy Award for the Best Animated Feature, so yeah, congrats to it.
One that I always pretty.
Yeah, that makes it the first non-English animated film to win that award. So yeah, well done to it for that.
Hey, does anybody here remember when Has anybody here seen? Or actually, I'm gonna ask this question, to Ozzy. Ozzy, have you seen The Princess Mononoke?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the few PG-13 Studio Ghibli films, and it's a masterpiece, of course.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall, I think it has. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Christian Bale did the dubbing for it, if I'm being honest.
I think you're confusing that with Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, yes, you're right, Shadow. Howl's Moving Castle.
Because, like, with anime, I think, like, the very first serious anime I got into, like, you know, that's not, like, I guess targeted for everybody, would be, like, the anime Hellsing. Let me find the full name of that. Let me find the full name of that anime. Because I remember I saw the abridged version of Hellsing.
Yeah, and with also Howl's Moving Castle, you also got Mike Wachowski in it, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, I found it.
I see as well that I see what Josh Hutcherson's in it as well.
Yeah, see, that's true.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, I found it. It's Hellsing Ultimate. That's what it's called. The first serious anime I got into. Yeah, then I saw the abridged version on YouTube, and it was incredibly funny.
And I'm definitely, speaking of Josh Hutcherson, and when it comes to watching other films, I'm also definitely very keen on checking out, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's later this year.
You know, I just want to say this right now. I'm glad that Josh Hutcherson took somewhat of a break after the Hunger Games success, because
me too.
The last thing that I wanted to see from that guy was to get him screwed over by the studio. I'm happy for his comeback, but I'm also happy that he took a little bit of a break.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I see as well that Josh actually has named Philip Seymour Hoffman as one of his inspirations, alongside as well Jake Gyllenhaal as well, which is pretty cool.
Here, let me do a bit of a research. Yeah, so Josh Hutcherson. I don't think anyone here has seen The Disaster Artist, have they?
No, I'm not seeing that.
I think it was like one of the last James Franco projects before he kind of went away for a little bit, and it's also A24, so that's also a positive I can say about it.
Yeah, you're right. There's many independent writers, and I think many of them have done a better job than Disney and Warner Bros. Are doing in these days.
Hey, has anybody here read the book Bridge to Terabithia?
No, not read that.
No. So, Bridge to Terabithia. Let me turn on my camera.
Well,
you guys can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you, Daniel. Yeah.
So, to give a little bit of backstory on me and my American schooling days, Bridge to Terabithia, I read when I was in the 2nd or 3rd grade, and they made a feature film adaptation of it with Josh Hutcherson that I saw, not in theaters, obviously, because I was too young, but I saw it like immediately after reading the book, because it was like you read the book first and then watching the movie. And you know what? For a less than 200-page short story novel, it did a pretty good job translating it into film, in my opinion. Also, probably one of the few PG movies that feels like you guys you went a little bit dark at times, but then again, the book was pretty heartbreaking. Not going to say why though.
And Daniel, I already know what happens in the end.
Yeah, no spoilers, obviously, but yeah, it's.
I'm not going to say it.
Let me see. Oh, I almost forgot. He actually got the opportunity to star in a movie with Robin Williams. Rest in peace to Robin, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I almost forgot. Everyone here has seen Zathura?
Wait, Zathura?
Yeah, Zathura. Sorry, Zathura.
Yeah, I have seen Zathura. Love Zathura.
I have.
It's a great film.
I almost forgot that he played one of the brothers in that movie, and
he did. Yes, played Walter.
Yeah, Walter.
Oh, you also got Kristen Stewart in it.
Yeah,
I don't remember too much about it.
Well, what I'll say, Daniel, is that in my opinion, she's better in that than she was in Twilight.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
And I definitely as well think that Walter had great character development in the film because he starts off being a bit unlikable to his brother, but then as the film progresses, he becomes nicer and nicer.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey, is anybody here familiar with the original 1982 classic war movie called Red Dawn?
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, same here. I've only heard of it.
So I got introduced to that film with the remake with Chris Hemsworth and Josh Hutcherson, and holy smokes, it's one of those examples where I loved the remake at first, but then when I saw the original, my opinion on it just changed to 180, and I now don't like it at all.
It's nice you bring up the remake, because I actually did see it as well a long time ago.
Honestly, anytime
I remember just thinking it was
Honestly, it's one of those movies where I just don't understand why you would ever remake such a classic with, Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Charlie Sheen, and make it more modern, but just copy and paste what the original did, but just change like one thing. Because like in the original it was Russians, the remake it was North Korea, which I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty ill-conceived. Anyway, little rabbit trail aside, all right, the last Josh Hutcherson thing that I have seen would have to be those Journey movie he did with Brendan Fraser and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I've seen him in Journey to the Center of the Earth and also Journey to the Mysterious Island.
Which is kind of funny. I just don't understand why they would replace Brendan Fraser with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for the sequel.
Yeah, that's something I do agree with everybody else on.
Wonder why we did that.
I almost forgot. Michael Caine was in the second Journey movie.
Oh yeah, absolute legend, Michael Caine.
Yeah. So anyway, is there anything else? Nope. That's all the Josh Hutcherson things that I've seen. All right. Let me see. Let me try and research this a bit. All right. We only got 3 minutes left on the stream, so I just want to ask a quick question. So, has anybody here heard of a Will Smith movie that was trying to capitalize off the Men in Black success, but it ultimately failed at the box office?
And what's that film called, Daniel?
It would have to be the film called Wild Wild West.
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, so it just popped up in my feed, and so I decided to look at it. Fun fact, Wild Wild West has gone down in history of reusing some props from the canceled Nick Cage Superman movie and putting it into Wild Wild West, which I find to be pretty fascinating.
How interesting.
But yeah, it's probably best if you guys don't see it because it's not good in my opinion.
Yeah, I know it's really, really bad.
I wasn't really interested in seeing it to begin with, really. And I don't really want to badmouth Will Smith either, really, to be honest.
Has anybody played the video game Double Dragon before?
No. I haven't.
No.
Never heard of it until now.
They made a movie out of it with Robert Patrick, Alyssa Milano, and Mark Dacascos. That's a pretty interesting cast right there.
And was this film good, Daniel, by any chance?
I mean, Sean Chandler says it's good. I haven't played the game or seen the movie, but I've heard of it.
Well, I'll take Sean's word for it, because he's an absolute legend.
Hold on, is that... Yeah, Mark Dacascos, Robert Patrick, Alyssa Milano, and... Oh, I haven't seen that guy in such a long time. So, how many people here have seen The Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah, I've seen it.
The Disney.
Yeah, I've seen the original one. I think it's overrated as hell.
Yeah, one of the voice actors from Lady and the Tramp was in Double Dragon. That's a pretty interesting casting choice.
Yeah, very interesting.
I just reminded of something. Do you guys ever heard of the video game Wing Commander?
No.
It was a 90s video game where they got Mark Hamill to do live action cutscenes for it.
Don't think I've seen that either.
And then, yeah, so this video game Wing Commander that they got Mark Hamill for, I've heard it's good, but I have no plans on watching the movie adaptation from 1999 where they replaced Mark Hamill and some other guys with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Matthew Lillard. That doesn't sound good to me.
Well, I don't want to, especially because I lost Freddie Prinze Jr. after he insulted Star Wars fans anyway.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Matthew Lillard getting stuck with that guy.
Yeah, me too. Poor Matthew. Anyway, guys, so that is 3 hours of the stream. So yeah, it's been really fun, hasn't it? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, to speak. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to all of you. And so guys, this is me doing episode 137 of Let's Chat Live. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like, and also please let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the stream if you tuned in to see it. And also, please go subscribe to a special guest who've come on as well. I'll go and support my channels. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe in this coming future. If you would like to be a member, you can start using a Peace Lads or subscription, and we will see you all later. All right, see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you stream.